Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we have got products that we absolutely love. A duvet that we bought
over 20 years ago.
About 27 years ago, that honestly changed the way we sleep. But we've got a lot of special products that are all to do with Mulberry silk.
Yeah, the finest grade of AAA grade quality silk, long strand silk, not a silk mix or a silk blend. You can see the details on your screen straight away there. We're talking about a silk duvet. And if you don't think a duvet can make a difference to the way you sleep, I would argue with you, because this is a duvet that stays on your bed all year round. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. It works with your body temperature to give you that night's sleep that you want. You want that comfort, you want that gorgeous temperature. Well, that's what you get here. You can see the quality and the finish of the duvet here in the studio. Raymond's here to talk us through what we've got, but you've got so many features in a duvet that, for me, gives you a better night's sleep.
This is a duvet that has the UK's allergy seal of approval, and we'll talk you through that. If you suffer with allergies, stay with us to see if it can make a difference. This is a duvet that's so compact that you will be taking away with you in your caravan, in your motorhome. Once you've slept under silk, and we are talking Mulberry silk, and you'll see, oh my goodness, the quality, the whiteness, the pureness of that Mulberry silk. You won't sleep under anything else. And honestly, going into these winter months, these colder months, this is the duvet that is going to make sure that you're that right temperature all night long. But perhaps you're like me, you're going through that change in life where you have those really hot nights. It's also going to help regulate that body temperature when it is a hotter night, or if you're feeling hot. It works with you, it works with your body temperature, it works with you and your partner separately. So it's going to be the right duvet for both of you. And machine washable, so a great duvet for the kids as well. Any accidents, throw it in the washing machine. But honestly, I truly believe that this can change the way you sleep.
We've got all sizes available for you at the moment. They all come under the same item number that's on your screen right there, 212998. We've also got pillows and pillowcases that are silk, and you'll find all of them on the website, shopontv.co.uk. Go to the live show and you will see, as you select that live show and scroll down, you see all our silk products, including silk pillowcases. We've got a silk mattress for you, and some great surprises coming up for the show, some brand new items that we've got for you.
Oh my word, if you suffer with tired feet, or perhaps it's your circulation isn't so great in your feet and your legs, honestly, this is phenomenal. Taken America and Canada by storm. We've managed to get some stock, and it really is a small amount of stock. But if you're after that perfect Christmas gift, perhaps you've got an anniversary coming up, a wedding anniversary, honestly, that is going to be the best present. Your feet in heaven. But we'll go into more detail about that a little bit later on. But have a little look, because we haven't got a great deal of stock of that.
Now we're going to start the silk story with a very good friend of ours for many, many years. Raymond joins us and brings us a fantastic range of products, Raymond. Bestsellers here at Shop on TV.
Well, yes, yeah, they are the bestsellers, and we're very pleased to be here, and I'm looking forward to the show very much, Hayley.
We've known you, Raymond, for, my goodness, I'm thinking back now, 89 I think was probably the first year I saw you, so that's quite a few years, isn't it? We won't add it up. But you've always sold incredible products. But when we come to Mulberry silk, this is simply one of the absolute best.
Yeah. The reason why, in my opinion, why Mulberry silk has been so successful, the bedding range. When I go to a live exhibition, you and I, Sean and Hayley, worked at live exhibitions before we started on television.
Yep.
When I go to a live exhibition, people can actually touch the product, they can speak to us, and I would say 10% of all the people I speak to are perfectly happy with the duvet they have in the bed. They don't want another duvet. They're happy with what they have. The other 90%, every single one of them, they all have the same problem. They get too hot in bed. Not too cold, too hot. They're waking up 4 o'clock in the morning, one leg dangling out the bed, backside sticking out the duvet. Now they're awake when they should be asleep. And one of the main reasons they're awake, Hayley, they're simply too hot. Now, silk is a natural protein, a hydrophilic protein similar to your hair, and it lets your body breathe. So the advantage of sleeping under silk, it keeps you really warm in the winter, really warm. And incredible as it may seem, it keeps you cool in the summer.
Yeah.
And people say to me, you know, when I'm at a live exhibition, they say, how is that possible? How can it reverse? And the honest answer is, nobody knows. Well, one person knows,
Yes.
Mother Nature.
Yeah.
Now, I think it would be a good idea to mention to any viewers watching, Haley and Sean have been sleeping under one of our duvets for the best part of 27, 28 years. They bought one from me at the Idea Home exhibition at Earl's Court in London 27, 28 years ago. We were exhibiting there. They were working, if I remember correctly, for TFAL at that exhibition. And they were a couple of stands along from me, so they bought a duvet to sleep under. So they're more than qualified to speak knowledgeably about this product. They've been sleeping under one for 27, 28 years. Haley will tell you her likes, her dislikes, and one of the main likes, I would imagine, is washable in the machine. A cold wash, 30 degrees, tumble dry or line dry. The most important thing to remember, you have a money-back guarantee, a 10-year warranty, it's allergy board approved. It is certainly head and shoulders above the ordinary everyday duvet that you're sleeping under at the moment.
And we're seeing right now, Allergy UK seal of approval certificate. This isn't easy to come by.
No,
right?
well, the interesting thing, Sean, is this. The Allergy Board in the United Kingdom, they're based in Warwick University. Now, I say this as a compliment. They are very difficult people to satisfy, Haley. And they're very clever. You'll notice at the bottom here, it tells you that this certificate is issued for 1 year at a time. Now, they do that for a reason. Very often you go into a place of business, there's certificates on the wall like this. They're brown with age. They've been there for 30 or 40 years. And sometimes, Haley, not always, but sometimes, the companies who have these certificates, they let their manufacturing standards drop. Now, that cannot happen with us. The Allergy Board walk in off the street unannounced. They don't tell you they're coming. They check constantly to make sure that we justify this coveted certificate. Incidentally, we have it for Canada, USA, United Kingdom, Ireland, all of the EU countries, 27 of them, New Zealand and Australia. Now, the reason I bring that to your attention, very often what satisfies the authorities in New Zealand will not satisfy the authorities in Canada. But in this occasion, the quality of the product is so high, the manufacturing process is so perfect, they can find no fault. And to the best of my knowledge, and I'm sure I'm correct, this is the only silk duvet currently being sold anywhere in Europe that has this certificate. So if you have allergies, it makes sense, in my opinion, to sleep under a duvet that's dust mite free. That's not me saying that. That's not Sean saying it. That's not Haley saying it. That's the United Kingdom Allergy Board telling you, if you have allergies, this is the one for you.
Absolutely, and it is all down to that silk, and it's not that regular silk. It is 888 grade mulberry silk, and honestly, this is an opportunity to get the stock whilst we have it. We will warn you, we are already really low on the single and the Super King, but we have got stock in all sizes at the moment. When Raymond's with us, it does tend to disappear, and we do have fabulous savings.
Yeah, everything comes under the same item number, whichever size you want to go for. 212,998 is the item number from single through to Super King. So your single size, first of all, there should be 169 down to 139. The double size, 239 down to 179. So huge savings across the board, whichever size you're going for, all under that same item. The king size, maybe you've got a double bed and you want that gorgeous, luxurious drape of a king size duvet over your double bed. Should be £259 down to 199. Everything coming with PayPal Pay in 3. If you pay online and you spread the costs into interest free, you can. There's your super king size. It should be 279 down to 219, and that's 74.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. Remember, when it comes to silk, this is the finest quality. It's machine washable. It comes with a 10-year warranty.
10-year warranty, and you can actually try it. Raymond has that much confidence in this product that he wants you to get this home. He wants you to sleep under it. Sleep under it through these colder nights and see the difference it makes and how it does keep you at that right temperature. You'll never have a night where you're trying to tuck the duvet under, but then through the hot nights, or if you're like me going through that stage in life when sometimes you just have a very hot night, it helps regulate your body temperature so you never overheat. It's the right duvet for every night of every week of every month of the whole year, and honestly changed the way we sleep completely. We've been sleeping under silk and under this silk duvet. If we bought our silk duvet in right now,
still looks new.
You wouldn't know the difference. It still looks brand new, and we've washed it time and time and time again, but we wouldn't go to anything else now. And when we sleep elsewhere under different duvets, that's the time we really notice the true benefits of sleeping under silk. Now, we've got great items available. We have got the pillows available, which are always so popular. The silk pillowcases as well, and they are already busy. You can check it all out on the website. But we've got a brand new product, which we're going to mention briefly because we are very low on stock.
It's a sneak peek, isn't it?
We're very excited to have stock, but we've got all the stock we possibly could get. But it has been so popular in Canada and the US, we do think this is going to absolutely fly.
Yeah, this is a footstool like no other because this has a built-in massage function, but it's not just about massage with this. You've got kneading rollables there underneath your feet to give you that lovely, deep, therapeutic massage. The style of it is gorgeous.
You wouldn't know, would you? It's a really gorgeous footstool, really good height as well, but then you pop your feet inside and you charge it so it can be completely cordless. You can use it plugged in as well, but charge it up, have it cordlessly, and then you'll find you have got, like Sean was saying, the roller balls, so relieving that tension in those feet. Perhaps you're on your feet all day, every day. Perhaps your feet are always so tired at the end of the day. You have got as well the different functions where you can have the different variations at the same time.
Oh, heat on your feet, yes please.
And there is compression as well, and that's really good to help improve circulation, again for relieving those tired feet, relieving the tension out of the feet, the warmth, really soothing the muscles. But honestly, pop your feet into here. It is absolute heaven, and you can change the intensity as well.
Really simple and straightforward to do. We'll talk you through how easy it is. It's the perfect Christmas gift. You saw the intense vibration there you're seeing that compression.
That's heaven.
Oh, it's gorgeous, and it does it on different parts of the feet at different times. You've got a 10-minute cycle on this that runs through. You can have individual therapies or you can put them all on at the same time depending on what you want. There's the charger, dead simple to charge, and then it's cordless, so you can take it anywhere in the home, outside, take it out to the summer house, have it in the conservatory. It's a gorgeous looking piece of furniture on its own. Comes in 3 different colour options that we've got for you. A gorgeous grey you're seeing in the clip here, there's a lovely brown option, and then there's a gorgeous faux velvet blue. It's like a teal blue colour option. All coming in at the same price, $875,194. As a Christmas present, I think you will be getting a lot of brownie points if you buy that for someone.
For that gift that you just don't know what to buy. Perhaps you've got a really big anniversary coming up. Perhaps it's your grandparents', I don't know, 60th anniversary. What a great gift this could be. It really is a gift that keeps on giving. And you're seeing there, you have got that deep tissue massage with the rollers, and that is absolute heaven on tired feet. When we used to do the Ideal Home, we were on our feet every day for a month.
This would have been
that would have been absolutely perfect. And then you've got the air compression, which really is so relieving and can help improve that circulation as well. You've got the heat therapy, which again is all about soothing the feet, soothing those muscles. And those feet as well connect to lots of different areas of the body. I had a very good friend, and her sister was very disabled, and they used to massage her feet to help with her tummy aches and different
parts of the body.
So honestly, relieving your feet and the tension in your feet, it's not just about your feet. It's about the whole relaxation of the whole of your body.
Pop in your search engine at home learn what are the benefits of massage therapy on your feet, you'll be blown away. It's a great deal. It's reduced down to less than £300, and you've got PayPal Pay in 3. All 3 colour options under the same number.
And you're the first to see it?
Yes. 875-194 if you want to get hold of that sneaky peek.
It's
there.
a UK TV exclusive, so you are the very first. So grab it while the stock is there. Even if you're thinking ahead for Christmas as well, because at least you know you've got yours. We will try and get more stock in as soon as we can, but as you know, it's not always available instantly, so grab it whilst the stock's there.
But we've got to get back to our silk products that we've got for you on the show. We're talking about silk duvets, silk pillows, silk pillowcases. Raymond brings us the full range, but this is the top of the range when it comes to silk products. When we talk about the silk duvet, well, imagine, Raymond, the amount of silk, you don't have to imagine because you have them manufactured, the amount of silk you get in these duvets.
Well, that's a little cocoon there. And in one of these duvets, believe it or believe it not, there'll be between 6,000 and 7,000 of those little cocoons there.
And this is all handcrafted, isn't it?
There's only 2 parts to the duvet, the top cover and the filling within the top cover. Now, the top cover is long fibre Egyptian cotton.
Okay.
Most people will know about long fibre, but for those that don't know, let me just take 60 seconds to explain. When you pick cotton using a mechanical device or a machine, cotton becomes stressed and it breaks, and you get short fibre cotton. And 90% of all the cotton sold in the UK is short fibre.
Right.
If you pick it by hand, it's a much more gentle process, and it doesn't get stressed and it doesn't break. So you get long fibre cotton. Now, the difference between long and short fibre cotton, long fibre cotton is softer, more luxurious to touch. Ironically, it's longer lasting. It can be woven in a slightly different way. It's more breathable, and it's just overall better. So the top cover is long fibre Egyptian cotton, 230 thread count. Now, the filling within the top cover is AAA grade Mulberry silk. Now, it might interest the viewers to know exactly how we get the silk. We take the silkworm, we place it in a large metal tray, roughly the size of this bed. We place the tray containing the worm into a darkened room, and we keep it there for 35, 36 days. We feed the worm exclusively in mulberry leaves. It will eat 10,000 times its own body weight in mulberry leaves. Its body weight will increase tenfold. Now, after 35, 36 days, it kicks the cocoon off. We place that in tepid water, and all the silk floats off in one piece. Now, not all silk is the same. When we feed the worm, we feed it in mulberry leaves. There's 3 different colors of mulberry leaves: red, black, and white. If you feed the worm on the red and the black leaf, you get very high quality mulberry silk. If you feed it on the white mulberry leaf, Sean, you suddenly take a step up, and you get the highest grade silk in the world, AAA grade mulberry. And that's what's inside here. Each strand, Sean, unbroken in one piece, is over 1 mile long.
Wow.
So what they do, because it's unbroken, because it's in one piece, they can stitch it all the way around the perimeter.
Right.
And they can anchor it. Now, it takes 2 skilled operators a day to a day and a half just to make one duvet.
Yeah, I bet.
Once they've anchored it, they can pull it towards themselves, and they put these box cassettes in by machine. Now, that means 2 things, Hayley. Number 1, well, you know this, you sleep under it. Number 1, the silk doesn't move.
Yeah.
So you get an even distribution of heat. You don't get cold spots. And when you wash it, it doesn't clump up.
Doesn't move, does it?
You wash it a cold wash, 30 degrees, tumble dry or line dry. And once or twice a year, on a warm sunny day, if you're lucky enough to have a garden, drop it over the washing line in the garden, and the UV rays of the sun totally purify and cleanse it. Allergy board approved, no dust mites, 10-year warranty, absolute money back guarantee. Buy it, try it. If you don't like it, you're not married to it. You don't have to keep it. Simply send it back. And we'll refund your money with the same speed and the same civility that we take it from you. Nobody sends them back. Once you have them, like Sean and Haley, 27 years later, you'll still be sleeping under the one you bought this morning.
And that's the absolute truth. We've had ours for 27, 28 years, and we wouldn't sleep under anything else. But we do forget how luxurious it is until we actually sleep under somebody else's.
If we go to a
duvet.
hotel or stay at someone's house.
We stayed at a relative's, didn't we, a bit back. Oh my word, we both woke up so hot and sweaty.
It was winter, the window was wide open.
I was like, they got the heating on all night. Do they have the heating on all night? I was feeling the radiators. I was like, the heating isn't on. So
it was a
hot.
hollow fibre duvet.
And that's and that's the worst thing, because it reflects back on your body. It makes you sweat. You're kicking the duvet off then.
You get hotter and hotter, don't you?
And then we were both wide awake. We had the worst night's sleep ever. But it happens in hotels as well. Honestly, this will change the way you sleep. And we've got at home a fantastic bed. We've got great pillows, and we thought, you know, our duvet was pretty good until we changed, and we're like, oh my word, because we always struggled. I was always too cold. You were always too hot.
Yeah.
But now.
Well, it works
for both of us.
It works with your body temperature, doesn't it?
It self-regulates.
Yeah. When you get too hot, it releases.
9 times out of 10. I know this, Haley, from speaking to people at exhibitions. 200 days of every year, I'll be somewhere speaking to the public at an exhibition selling this product. So over the last 35, 36, 37 years, I've got a fairly good idea of what the public like and they don't like. And I must tell you, it happens all the time. Very often when two people share a bed, one likes the bed warm, one likes it less warm.
Yep.
For instance, my wife, even in the winter, likes to sleep with the bedroom window slightly open, just to let the air circulate. I would like it closed. But we've been married for 49 years, so I'll let you work out who wins that argument. Only one winner.
And perhaps it's the same, you know, at home with you. And honestly, this will work for all of you. Price-wise, you can't beat the prices we've got, but what you've got to do is order whilst the stock is available. It's probably one of our most 5-star rated products. We've worked along Mulberry Silk and Raymond for so many years. Honestly, get this home and try it. Raymond allows you to get this home and sleep under it. And if it's not right, you get in touch with Raymond and say, it's not right for us, and he'll refund your money. The truth is, for not just us, for so many people, this can change the way you sleep. And a good night's sleep is so important.
It's everything, isn't it? Let's have a look what Mary had to say about this fabulous duvet. I wish I'd found your company years ago. Your silk duvet has transformed my life. I now sleep not waking up in a hot sweat, and my husband, who felt he couldn't sleep without a seriously weighty duvet and is cold-blooded, also sleeps. And that's what we were just talking about there. Remember the range that we've got all duvets at the moment, single through to Super King, but we've also got pillows and pillowcases available. At the website you'll find everything, so go to the live show, scroll down and take a look at all the different products. And remember, if you are multi-ordering, you'll only pay 1 postage per order on the show.
Honestly, it's well worth shopping ahead of us. We will get to absolutely everything, but as ever, stock disappears really quickly, especially when we join ITV and STV. So whilst you are first in the queue, I would pop things into your basket and check that basket through. Remember, with the peace of mind that you have with the Mulberry Silk products, got that money back guarantee, that you have got a product that's been going for many years, that so many people have already tried and tested, and it's changed the way they sleep. 10-year warranty on the duvet, the fact that it is machine washable, the fact you can get it home and sleep under it. But think about how you sleep right now. What does wake you up during the night? Because you're tossing and turning, you're too hot, you're kicking the duvet off, you're tucking the duvet under. This is a duvet that's going to work with you, with your body temperature, to help regulate your body temperature, to keep you toasty warm through these really cold nights. But our weather keeps changing now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then on those humid nights, make sure that you're at the right temperature so you don't overheat. Honestly, it is the duvet for every night of every day. of every year, honestly.
Yeah, without a doubt. And we've got all sizes at the moment. Now you can see
at the minute.
They all come under the same item number. 212998 is your item number. Here are all your sizes and all of your prices. So your single down to 139. You've got savings across the board. You've got PayPal Pay in 3 across the board as well.
And we're busy already on everything. Single is particularly busy. Machine washable, great for the kids if there's any accidents. But honestly, as the double the king and the super king, giving you that opportunity to have the right duvet for both of you. So however you sleep, if you sleep normally too cold, you can't get to sleep because your feet are freezing. Or if you get just too hot at night and you're arguing about the duvet, one of you's kicking it off, one of you's pulling it on, this is the right duvet for both of you. So do look at all sizes. But remember, whenever we have Raymond with us here in the studio, that stock goes really, really quickly. But it is something that can truly change your night's sleep. But after a few years of people sleeping under silk, there was a big demand, Raymond, for a pillow.
Well, what actually happened, a buyer from one of the large TV companies we dealt with for over 20 years, she said to us, you know, she said, the public love your duvets. Why don't you make a pillow to the same high standards? Well, we went back to our head office, which is in Vancouver. We have a research and development department there, staffed, in my opinion, by knowledgeable people, and we went to work making a pillow. Now, there's an old saying, Sean, the devil is in the detail. So we took our time. It took us roughly 2.5 years to get the pillow ready, get it to a standard that we were satisfied with, ready to be sold to the public. And when it was ready to be sold to the public, we brought it back to the United Kingdom to launch it. Now, at this point, I should mention, the Bedding Association reckon, Hayley, if all pillows were sold with a money-back guarantee, they're not, but if they were, they reckon 60 to 65% of all pillows would be sent back. The public would ask for their money back once they've bought them and tried them. Because there's so many bad pillows in the market. You see them in the supermarket, 2 for £10, £5 each. I was in a very large retailer in Manchester, possibly the largest retailer in Manchester. I won't be unkind, I won't mention the name. They had a mountain of pillows, not one or two, not 2 dozen, hundreds on display, £6 each. Sean, you won't believe this. They were filled with recycled plastic bottles. Now imagine, Hayley, a July, 2 o'clock in the morning, July is hot, it's sticky. You've got your head on a pillow filled with plastic bottles. That's the pillows that end up in landfill. Sean, how many pillows do you reckon, Hayley, have a guess, how many pillows do you reckon end up in landfill every year?
Well, I know we've taken to the tip at least 12, but gosh, I wouldn't even dare.
You're quite right. I quite understand. The average lady with a husband, 2 children, in her lifetime buys at least 40 pillows.
Wow.
And every year in the United Kingdom, 10 million pillows go to landfill.
And they have to go to landfill because you can't give them to charity.
Once you've bought them, they won't take them back if you don't like them. They say under the Health and Hygiene Act, we don't want them. You can't give them to charity. Salvation Army won't take them. What they say is simple. They say, take them to the cat and dog home and they'll make dog beds from them. So if you buy a pillow and you don't like it, you're stuck with it. Now, this pillow is sold with a money-back guarantee. Now, I've been doing this job in television for an awful lot of years, and I judge the success of any product we sell in television, not in how many we sell, Hayley, but how many we get back. It's no good selling 100 pillows and getting 95 cents back. Now, when we started selling these pillows, in the first 13 months at exhibitions throughout the country, we sold 86,000 pillows, and we didn't get 60 or 65% returned. Believe it or believe it not, Sean, we got 19 individual pillows returned.
Wow.
Not 19%, 19 pillows. Now, here's the reason why. This is the one I sleep on at home. When I come down to this show, I bring it with me so I can let you look at it. It's been washed 25 times. Cold wash, 30 degrees. When you wash it, it cannot and it will not lose shape. The top cover, Egyptian cotton, 230 thread count. Anything over 180 is considered to be luxury, so the cover's good. The filling within the top cover, we tell you on the label, we're not trying to hoodwink anyone. If you were to cut this open, in the middle, you have a small pocket of fiber to give you support for your neck and shoulders. All the way around that, you have layer after layer after layer of AAA grade, long fiber mulberry silk. It's not little pieces of silk chopped up and thrown in a haphazard fashion. It's put in a honeycomb fashion so it cannot lose shape. Allergy board approved, no dust mites, none. So anybody with allergies, this is a wonderful thing to sleep on. Now I sell this pillow, you can only buy it from two people, from myself or from Shop and TV. We don't supply shops. I sell it to my website at £60 per pillow and £5 postage. Now, to use a modern phrase, I'm not ripping people off. That is the true value of this pillow. Shop and TV, they have them on offer tonight at £40 per pillow. That's a £20 saving. My advice to anyone is to buy this pillow and try it. Take it home and sleep on it. If you don't like it, we'll refund your money. No arguing, no fighting on the telephone. You will love this pillow when you buy it. It's quality. You're buying champagne for the price of beer.
I love that. And honestly, once you put your head onto this pillow and then you think about all the benefits of silk, the fact that it is breathable, no more sort of wild hair or wet necks in the morning, the fact that it has got silk in it, which when we talk about silk, we talk about the duvet having the allergy seal of approval because of the benefits of silk.
And washable as well.
I love the fact it's washable. How many people have got colds right now at the minute? Yeah. You can change the actual pillowcase, but you've been snivelling and coughing and dribbling onto that pillow all night long. The fact you can put that into a washing machine and it comes out looking just the same, just as fabulous, is such a benefit.
654433 is your item number, a £20 saving against the usual price. And don't just go for one, go for a couple of those. Remember, if you're adding them in with a duvet and pillowcases that we've got that are also silk, you'll only pay one postage.
Yeah, and as soon as you've spent over £30, you can use PayPal Pay in 3 as well on our website. Check everything out on our website and do check your baskets out. We're already busy and we're just about to join ITV1 and STV. It's lovely to have your company here on Freeview. Do stay with us because we will tell you more. And we haven't even told you about the silk pillowcases yet.
No. Lots
and
more
you're going to absolutely love those. So stay with us. Loads more to tell you. We'll see you in just a couple of seconds.
In a minute.
Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we've got a night that we absolutely love. This is all about you getting a better night's sleep. This is all about you not being too hot or too cold in bed. We're going to start off, though, we've got many Mulberry Silk items with a duvet that I truly believe is going to change the way you sleep.
At the moment, we've got all sizes from single through to Super King, but 10% of the stock in the single has already gone. The item number you see on screen is what you need, whatever size you're going for. 212998. This is one of our best-selling products here at Shop on TV, but we're talking about supreme quality.
AAA grade Mulberry Silk, and we'll explain why that is so important. 100% silk as well. But not only is this the most incredible quality, this is, to our knowledge, the only silk duvet in the UK that has the UK allergy seal of approval. A duvet that is super compact, so honestly, though it's your all year round duvet, it's compact enough for you to take it in your motorhome, to have it in the caravan. And when we talk about AAA grade mulberry silk, these are mulberry silk worms that feed only on the white mulberry silk leaf. And you can see the whiteness and the purity of that
like you said,
silk.
AAA grade, long strand silk, machine washable, a 10-year warranty, and having that UK allergy seal of approval.
And the most incredible thing is, and we've got Raymond with us, you have the opportunity to actually get this duvet this morning and sleep under it and trial it with a money back guarantee. When we talk about mulberry silk, we are talking about a duvet that's going to work with you. It's going to help regulate your body temperature. And honestly, price-wise, we're, well, unbeatable. Those prices are incredible.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant prices. You've got huge savings across every size. You've got PayPal Pay in 3 available on each size. And if you want to multi-order, whether it's the duvets, the silk pillows, the silk pillowcases, you can just pay that one postage. 212998 is your item number. Get shopping straight away. Always one of our busiest shows. Some of our best-selling products right here with Mulberry Silk, and already busy.
Yeah, we're starting already with ITV and STV with a very, well, 10% of the single already gone. The Super King is very low in stock as well. Change the way you sleep, but do it honestly with Mulberry Silk, with the most luxurious fabric that works for you. And do stay with us to hear more about the duvets, but also the pillows, the silk pillowcases. Have a little look why celebrities will only sleep on silk pillowcases. If you really love your skincare and your hair products, honestly, put into the search engine, is mulberry silk good for my skin and my hair? But do check out as well our very last item there, which is brand new. It is a TV exclusive UK launch of a product that we know you are going to absolutely love.
This is a footstool that's really stylish, but it's got a built-in foot massager. But it's not just about massage, it's also got heat built into there as well. You've got 3 gorgeous designs. We're going to show you that a little bit later. If you want to get shopping ahead, we don't have a huge amount of stock. First show we've ever done with the Soul Oasis footstool. But it's gorgeous. We managed to slip our feet into it a little bit earlier.
Oh, wow. If you do suffer with really tired feet, perhaps it's after a day you stood up all day, or perhaps you're a delivery person, this is absolute heaven. Or perhaps your feet are just really cold. Perhaps you suffer with circulation. Do join us to see exactly why that could be so beneficial, and a great Christmas gift, yeah.
But we've got to get back to the silk duvet. Already hugely busy. We are not alone. When we bring you the finest quality silk, we bring you the finest guest. That's you, Raymond.
Absolutely.
That was good, wasn't it? That was smooth.
How are you, Sean?
How are you? Raymond, we've known you for
A long time.
a long time.
Don't give my age away.
Decades.
And I've got to say,
Best part of 30 years.
it's got to be, hasn't it?
Yes.
Absolutely, or more.
Yeah.
And the products that you've bought over the years have always been fabulous products. But when we talk about Mulberry Silk, your Mulberry Silk range, which is exclusive to you and ourselves here in the UK.
Right. The Mulberry Silk, why should a customer buy Mulberry Silk? Well, the short answer is, Sean, absolute comfort.
Yep.
You know, we've been selling, when we first started selling Mulberry Silk, that was around about 37 years ago. We were a very small company operating from a tiny office in Vancouver. Mulberry Silk are a Canadian company. And we were just a small company doing our best to make a living. Now we export all over the world. And our method of selling it is quite clever, if I say so myself. We only have one partner, we call it a partner, in every country. You can only buy this particular duvet with this exceptional high quality silk from Shop and TV or from myself at a live exhibition. Now, I don't supply shops. I get requests from shops every day, every week. Can we have Mulberry Silk? The answer is no. Now, the reason for that is simple. When you have a product like this ready to be sold to the public, Hayley, the normal method of selling it, you manufacture it, you then pass it to a distributor, he passes it to a wholesaler, the wholesaler passes it to the shopkeeper or the retailer. Each one of those people, they're not doing anything wrong, they are on a margin of profit in order to make a living. That's how it works. Now, we eliminate those three people. You're buying direct from our partner, Shop and TV. The buyers here are very tenacious, they're clever, they're good at their job. They buy very large quantities at an advantageous price. And then they do something wonderful, Hayley. They pass the saving on to the viewer. And this might interest the viewer. We are offering this duvet this morning at a price which is slightly less than we were charging for it when we first sold it on television in the United Kingdom 22 years ago. The price hasn't gone up, it's gone slightly down, and the quality has remained the same. Wonderful.
And that's really important, I think, isn't it? The quality, the finish, everything is top grade, isn't it?
You cannot get better. There's only two parts to the duvet. Top cover, which is Egyptian cotton, 230 thread count. Anything over 180 is luxury. It's long fibre cotton, which is much better than short fibre cotton. It's softer, more luxurious. It can be woven in a slightly different way. It lasts longer. It's more breathable. So the top cover is something to be envied. And the filling within the top cover is AAA grade mulberry silk. Now, what I'm going to say next, I would advise any viewer, for their own peace of mind, to check this on a computer. Go into Google or Wikipedia, type in all about silk. Now remember, Sean, they're not trying to sell you a duvet. They're just answering questions. And when you ask them all about silk, this is what they'll tell you, Hayley, word for word. Within the silk industry, the professionals, they consider mulberry silk to be the king of silks. And that's an interesting word, isn't it? King. There can only be one king, Hayley. Sean's the king in your house.
Oh, no.
Well.
No, definitely not.
There can only be one king. Others aspire to be king.
That's
no.
No, that's
within the silk industry, mulberry is king. It's long fibre. Each strand of silk within the duvet is over 1 mile long, unbroken in one piece. So that allows them to stitch it by hand all the way around the perimeter. Now, it takes 2 skilled operators a day to a day and a half to make one of these duvets. So they stitch it around the perimeter. Now it's held, it's anchored. They pull it towards themselves and they put these box cassettes in. Now the silk can't move. So when you sleep under it, Hayley, no cold spots. And when you wash it, it cannot clump up. You wash it as often as you want. The duvets we have in my bed at home are around about 36 years old. My wife washes them on average, I would say 3 times a year. Wash them a cold wash, 30 degrees, tumble dry or line dry, once a year, twice a year, on a warm sunny day. If you're lucky enough to have a garden, drop it over the washing line in the garden, and the UV rays of the sun totally purify and cleanse it. It's allergy board approved. That means it tells you here in simple language, here's a certificate to prove it. Dust mites do not like silk. When they come across silk, they pack a bag, they emigrate. Dust mites don't like silk. So anybody with allergies, asthma, hay fever, COPD, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical practitioner, I'm making no ridiculous claims. But the allergy board, the professionals will tell you, if you have allergies, it's in your own interest to have a duvet that's free of dust mites. Because dust mites, the average life, Sean, of a dust mite is 10 weeks. After 10 weeks, it dies. And when I die, I turn to dust, and so do the dust mites. And they're in the duvet. 1 million in a duvet at any given time. So in a year, 5 million die within the average duvet. And people with allergies, they find that a problem. So this duvet, people with allergies, buy one. A money-back guarantee if you're not satisfied. Any lady going through the menopause, it'll wick away. Please check this on a computer. I'm not making this up. This is a fact. It'll wick away, check it, 30% of its own weight in moisture or sweat. So if you suffer from those terrible sweats, temperature changes, this is the duvet for you. You know that lovely feeling, Hayley, when you have freshly laundered bed linen?
Yes.
It's the best,
And you go into bed and you're tired and you lie back in bed and you look up and you think, oh, there is a God, thank you, this is wonderful. That's the feeling you get every night when you slip under silk into bed at night. It doesn't harbour body odours. So it is a very special product. And there's only one way of finding out, to buy it and try it. And you don't have to keep it. If you don't like it, money back. And remember, the price this morning is slightly less. I think it's about 3 or 4% less than it was 22 years ago when we first launched it. It's a bargain.
That must be the only thing in the country
that's gone down.
That has gone down in price. Honestly, for a product that really shouldn't, it should go up in price because the benefits of sleeping under silk is just incredible. You're hearing some of them about the allergy seal of approval. If you do have those hot nights, how it's going to wick away that moisture and keep you at that right temperature. If you have the cold nights, honestly, the coldest of nights, this is your duvet.
It works with you, doesn't it? Yeah.
It makes sure that you stay at the right temperature. Perhaps you never get to sleep quickly because your feet are always freezing cold. This is going to make sure your body gets to that right temperature. Perhaps you're waking up because you're always so hot and you're kicking the duvet off. This won't happen with this duvet, and it will be the right duvet for you. For the kids, we're really busy on the single, machine washable, accidents, throw it in the washing machine. But if you sleep with a partner, it's going to be right for both of you, because I don't think you ever are with a partner where you both feel the same about temperatures.
One of you sleeps cold. It works with your body temperature to release heat when you're too hot and to lock that warmth in.
Change the way we slept, honestly. And like Raymond said, you do feel like you're always getting into a clean bed. But it changed the way we slept, and we'd got a really good mattress, we'd got good pillows, but changing the duvet, oh my word. But we've got used to it now, and the time that we really notice how good our duvet is when we sleep under a different duvet in a hotel, at family or friends, and you're really hot or sweaty, or you're really freezing, or you're just pulling that duvet off. Honestly, the best duvet we've ever found.
And Raymond lets you try it. That's the other great thing about it.
You don't have to believe us. You get it home and you test it for yourself with a money-back guarantee. Price-wise, incredible.
Yeah, it's starting at $139 for your single size. You've got savings across the board. If you want to use PayPal Pay in 3, you can. You can spread the cost interest-free if you pay online and you've got your PayPal account. Everything comes under the same item number, 212998. Single is flying. That could be the first to go. Double King is the busiest, however, and Super King's there as well, all with huge savings. If you want to multi-order, we've got pillows and pillowcases with silk as well. You'll pay one postage, so it's definitely worth getting the full bedding solution.
The most luxurious material, and we're talking mulberry silk, we're talking 100% silk, and mulberry silk, and we'll explain why, truly is the king of silks. Now, we're busy already on everything. Duvets, I think we could very quickly have a sellout with the single. Super King's not far behind already. But something else that's truly busy, and we do often sell out of, is our silk pillowcases. And if you really do love your skincare, you love looking after your hair, do go onto the internet and look at the benefits of sleeping with a silk pillowcase. Put, is silk good for my hair, or is silk good for my skin?
Or which celebrities use silk pillowcases?
Yes.
That's always a big one. If you want the white option in silk pillowcases, approaching single figures already.
No.
So be quick there for the white option in particular. But it's nice to have the colours. The colours are all gorgeous. Take a look at everything we've got. We've got silk mattresses on the show. The silk pillows we'll talk you through. However, at the bottom of our show, we've got a brand new item that we are very excited about. This is the perfect Christmas present. This is a footstool that is so much more than just a footstool. First of all, it's great looking, but you're going to get massage here, you're going to get heat, you're going to get compression and vibration. It's gorgeous, this, isn't it?
It's a UK TV launch, and honestly, this is going to, oh my word, just be heaven for your feet. If you do struggle with tired feet, heavy feet, perhaps it's circulation that you're not so great with, this has got these incredible kneading roller balls. Oh my word, it's like someone's massaging the base of your feet, relieving all that tension of that day, standing, walking, and all of a sudden, all of those sort of just float away with that relaxation of the roller balls. But then you've got the air compression, and this is amazing for very tired feet, but also to improve circulation.
Yeah, if you've got any issues with your feet, do your own research about the benefits of massage. But it's not just massage, as we say. You've got a heat function there. You can use them all individually, or you can use everything together. It runs in 10-minute cycles. It's completely cordless once you've charged it, so you can take it anywhere in the house. You can take it out to the summer house, take it into the conservatory. Really simple to operate. You've got 3 different levels. That's the compression that we were talking about. That is gorgeous, isn't it?
Perhaps you always try and get your partner to massage your feet, but it lasts for about 2 minutes, or they never really fancy it. And feet aren't a great thing to deal with, are they? But you can get your own foot massage
whenever you want.
And feet actually connect to various different parts of your body. So not only is it relaxing those tired feet, it really can help relax the whole of your body. And there's nothing worse than coming in from work and you just don't know what to, your feet are just throbbing. You take your shoes off and you just think, oh gosh, they're never going to go back to being normal. Pop your feet into this great looking footstool, and my word, you really have got the most luxurious product here, which would be that perfect present, Christmas, or perhaps you've got a special anniversary for someone coming up. What a great gift idea that just keeps on giving.
And it looks gorgeous as well in any home. Here's your features that we were telling you about. Remember, you've also got a removable washable foot covers, so they come out, you can wash them. It's designed to fit up to size 14 feet. It's really roomy inside there. I'm a size 11 and I pop my feet in, loads of room, loads of space, but it's just a gorgeous feeling. Again, get that home and try it.
We're so excited that we've actually got it. It's been massive in America and in Canada, and we've managed to get a small amount of stock, really, because I know it's going to be so popular. So please be the first and grab it, even if you're thinking ahead for Christmas. It's not that long till Christmas now. Order it now whilst we definitely do have the stock, and the colour options are all great options, I think, to fit into anybody's home. So 875-194, and of course use your PayPal Pay in 3 on our website as well. Massive saving on that, but we will go into more detail a little bit later on in the show, but just a sneaky look so you can have a little look at it for yourself.
Now, we've already got a huge amount of your shopping for our silk duvets. We're going to start that story again. If you've not heard the silk story when it comes to bedding, I think it can make a difference.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of reasons why we don't sleep well, and we blame lots of other things, but how often do you wake up because you kicked the duvet off and you were just too hot at one point, but then you're freezing cold, so you took in the duvet back under? There's always a duvet war. Perhaps, you know, through the night, if you get too hot or too cold, you're awake. Even if you're not fully awake, you have woke yourself up. This is allowing you to have a duvet that, honestly, hand on heart, and it's what we've slept under for the last 27, 28 years, will change the way you sleep. You will never wake up too hot or too cold. If you get into bed and your feet are like ice and you think, I'm never going to get to sleep, this is going to make sure you get to that right temperature. It works with your body temperature. But then perhaps you're someone that does sleep really hot. Perhaps you're going through that change in life where you have the most horrendous nights, and when you wake up hot and clammy, again, this is going to work with your body temperature and make sure that you don't overheat. It's all the properties of silk, but we are talking mulberry silk.
Yeah, the finest quality of silk, and no silk blend or mix. I think that's really important to point out, because you might often see silk on the high street, but the amount of silk that's actually in there.
Yeah,
Raymond,
always check the label.
This is 100%.
Yeah, I always tell people whenever they buy any of our products, always check the label. We have to tell you exactly what's in it by law. Now, we are the official Mulberry Silk Company. No other company selling silk in Britain can say that. Our head office is in Vancouver. We export to countries all over the world. We use nothing, only long-fibre, AAA grade mulberry silk. And we continuously run out of silk. and long fibre silk. And when we do run out, we stop manufacturing. What a lot of companies do, it's quite nasty really, they get cotton, polyester, they polish it, Sean, so it looks like silk. And to the untrained eye, Hayley, you can't tell the difference.
No.
And what they do, they add, say, 40% silk to 60% polyester that looks like silk. They put a silk label on and they pass it off as silk. So when you buy any of our products, you can buy it in the knowledge you're buying from the official Mulberry Silk Company. All of our products are sold with a no-nonsense money-back guarantee. If you don't like anything you buy this morning, you simply lift the telephone, you phone our office, a live person will answer the telephone. You don't have to listen to music for 20 minutes. Tell them your likes and dislikes. If you want your money back, it's sent next morning. As simple as that. So you can buy anything this morning in the knowledge that your money is safe. We're using the best quality cotton. We're using the best quality silk. It's machine washable. It has a 10-year warranty. When I first met Sean and Hayley, nearly 30 years ago, at the Idea Home exhibition in London, with total strangers, they bought one of my duvets from our stand. They're still sleeping under it 27 years later. So Sean and Hayley are more than qualified to talk about this product. Anybody who buys one, consider it as an investment. You're not going to have to replace it in 6 or 7 years' time. Silk is the second strongest natural fibre in the world. So you buy this and it's going to last. You'll wash it as often as you want. Allergy board approved. Any lady going through the menopause, don't hesitate. This is the duvet. Wicks away 30% of its own weight in moisture or sweat. No dust mites in it. So if you've got allergies, this is one.
It's got so many features, and the fact that you can machine wash your duvet because it's not huge, it's not really bulky.
The other thing I love is when you change your duvet cover. There is nothing worse. It's the nightmare job, but not with a silk duvet, because it has got this lightness to it. And lots of people comment, my Auntie Cora, she always suffered with the cold. This would have been heaven for her because it would have kept her at that right temperature. But she really struggled to have any weight on her. So it's no good putting blankets over her because the weight on her legs was just too much at night. My dad ended up building like a little wooden thing that we put over her legs in the bed, which just wasn't, you know, convenient. This would have been perfect because this has got a lovely lightness to it, but has this incredible natural property that you will never be too cold and you will never be too hot because it works and helps regulate your body temperature. So what it also does is it allows you to get that better night's sleep night after night.
And it does that for you and for your partner.
Sean, what it does is self-regulates, because I know from talking to people at exhibitions, as I mentioned earlier, Hayley, you know this, for 200 days of any year, you'll find me at an exhibition somewhere. This week, in actual fact, we were at the Caravan Show at the NEC, finishes on Sunday. So we're always at an exhibition and we talk direct to the public. So we have a good idea as to what the public likes and they dislike. And the big problem people have, Sean, is quite simple. They get too hot in bed. Not too cold, Hayley, too hot. They're waking up in the middle of the night, duvet off, duvet on, duvet off, duvet on. Now they're awake when they should be asleep. And one of the main reasons they're awake, they're simply too hot. Now, silk stops that happening. Silk is a hydrophilic protein similar to your hair. It wicks away moisture, it keeps you warm in the winter and cool in the summer. People say, how is that possible? I don't know. Only one person knows, Mother Nature. She's had the secret under lock and key for 5,000 years. But everybody knows silk has the amazing ability to keep you warm in the winter and cool in the summer. So when you buy one of these, it's an all-weather duvet. You don't need one for the winter and one for the summer. And remember, the price is wonderful. It's actually slightly less at the moment this morning than the price we were charging for it 22 years ago when we first launched it on television. And where I live, there's an old saying, a pound saved is a pound earned. So you are getting a bargain when you buy direct from Shop and TV. We've cut out the distributor, the wholesaler, and the retailer. You're buying direct. That's why the price is so incredibly low.
Now, super busy. What you must do is check your baskets through. If you do want that single, that is disappearing super fast. We're going to be in a situation really soon with the single where more people will be ordering than stock is available. You know that happens with us, especially when Raymond's with us. But here in the Super King is really busy as well. Have that peace of mind that you can get this home and try it with a money-back guarantee, with a 10-year warranty. It's machine washable. And we will explain the difference with a regular silk to mulberry silk, because we are talking triple A grade, the king of silks in this duvet.
The finest of qualities, as we say. Let's take a look at a review quickly. If you want to get this in a basket, remember you can multi-order with this. So this review that you can see here from Stephen, just wanted to say how great these duvets are. I purchased one a while back and it's a game changer. They're so luxurious and soft, and even the summer, having this was a great way to keep comfortable temperature in bed because you don't overheat. No having to switch back to a winter duvet after either, as it's just as good at keeping you warm. They're so good, I actually had to buy one for my dog, Jess, because she was always trying to steal mine. Hope this helps anyone. Honestly, year-round, winter, summer, spring, autumn, you'll never have to change your duvet. It's going to work with your body temperature. So 212-998, whatever size you are going for. As Hayley said, if you want that single, be quick. The king is absolutely flying now out of the door. And if you do multi-order, you'll only pay one postage.
I think one of our really biggest things through the night, the things that wake us up, I mean, it's often that you just are too hot. You're sweaty, you're clammy, you wake up, your pyjamas are soaked, especially as a lady at my age going through that time in life. Or perhaps it is that you're too cold. This is the duvet that works with you personally. So whether you're sleeping on your own, whether you're sleeping with a partner, it's going to work with you and your body temperature to help regulate that temperature, to make sure you're at the right temperature all night long. So allowing you to stay for sleep, I think, for longer, to get to sleep quicker. Ticks all those boxes. Sleep is so important. And if you're not sleeping well, I truly believe it's down to what you're sleeping on and what you're sleeping under. Now, single, I'm just hearing, is absolutely flying. I think we've got about 5 times as many people ordering as stock already sold. You must please check those baskets through if you want item. Single, almost half the entire stock. And we've only been on ITV and STV for about half an hour. Third is Super King, already sold out and gone. This is what happens. And like we were explaining, this is triple A grade mulberry silk. So when the silk runs out, when we run out of stock, if there's no silk available, can't suddenly get these duvets in. They take about 2 days to actually handcraft one duvet. And if the silk's not available, the duvets can't be made. So you must order whilst we have the stock available. We're really busy on the phones now.
We're busy across the board. So if you've got anything in a basket and you want to make sure that you get it, please confirm your order and check that basket through. We are worried about the stock across the board. Size-wise, here are the sizes and the prices. Remember, they all come under that one item number. So 212998 is your item number. Single, saving there straight away. If you want to get that single, though, you've got to check out.
Half the stock sold out and gone. Machine washable, great for kids. Perhaps they wake up all clammy and sweaty. Perhaps they'll sleep better because they've got a duvet that's working for them all night long. Any accidents, throw it in the washing machine. And remember, you have got a money-back guarantee to trial this. The double, it's going to work for you and your partner. So whether you're going for the double, the king, or the Super King, massive £60 saving on all of those. But we are busy on absolutely everything. The king and the Super King, lots in baskets. Remember, not yours till you check your basket through. It can be in your basket, but it can be in another 100 and 200, 300 people's baskets. It's only yours when you check your basket through. And we're already having sellouts. So please, get your items in your basket.
We haven't even
if you want
talked
your
about
duvet,
this.
check your basket through. Our silk pillowcase, which we've only mentioned truly so briefly, the white has already sold out and gone.
I should take that one away. Yeah, the white. We haven't even talked you through why these are so good, but you do have 3 other colour options still available. You've got an Arctic, which is like a silver blue. You've got a desert, and you've got a sage. Here are the other colour options that you've got available, but the white, sadly, our first sellout on the show. I've got a feeling there are going to be many of those sellouts as we go through the show. Brilliant Christmas present again.
And do put into the internet, why do celebrities sleep on silk? Put in, is silk good for my skin and hair? If you love your skincare, if you love to look after your hair, both my beautician and my hairdresser advised me to get a silk pillowcase. There's lots of things we can't say, but do your own research, because honestly, I truly believe it can be, again, one of the best things you can buy. So you've got beautifully designed, fantastic value for money, but only as long as the stock is available now.
Yeah, and very important to point out, this is mulberry silk. It's silk on both sides. It's cotton lined. Again, it's the top of the range. So just choose which colour you want to go for with that. Again, multi-odd, you'll only pay 1 postage.
My beauty therapist, I said, why have I got so many lines on this side of my face? And she went, what side of your face do you sleep on? And I went, oh, this side of my face. She says, perhaps you should try a silk pillowcase. So honestly, do your own research. My hairdresser, my hair can get quite dry because I bleach it, I dye it, and for years I permed it, so I've never really been kind to my hair. My hairdresser the same. Get yourself a silk bonnet, get yourself a silk pillowcase. So if you want those, and like Sean said, great present for anybody that loves their skincare and looking after their hair. That is a brilliant gift idea. So 001 108 £35 is your price there. But we're talking about lots of products with Mulberry Silk that we have got available at the moment. We're going to move away from the duvets because we've got so many in baskets, and that single is massively busy, as are the double and the king size, or super king I should say. But what you must do is check your baskets through. But and the phone lines are busy now, we're hearing as well. So sorry if you're waiting in a queue. They will get to you as soon as possible. But we've got to tell you about the pillow, because it is so important what you sleep under, and that's why the duvet will make such a difference. But it's so important what you put your head onto. And
a silk pillow, once again, what a huge difference this can make. Now, this wasn't made in 24 hours.
No.
This was a long time in the making, wasn't it, Raymond?
Well, I mentioned earlier that how this pillow came about. A buyer from a very large TV company asked us to make the pillow. She said, you know, the public love your duvets. Why don't you make a pillow to the same high standards? Well, we went back to our head office in Vancouver and we started to make a pillow. Now, like Sean says, we took our time. There's no point rushing. We took our time. And we had the pillow ready to be sold to the public. Took us roughly 2.5 years. When we had it ready, we brought it back to the United Kingdom to sell it to the public. Now, at this point, I should mention, the Bedding Association reckon if all pillows were sold with a money-back guarantee, they're not, but if they were, the percentage that would be returned could be as high as 60 or 65%. Now, keep that figure at the back of your mind, 60 or 65%. Now, when we started selling these pillows in the United Kingdom, in the first 13 months, we didn't get 60 or 65% returned. We sold 86,000 pillows in 13 months. And we got 19 individual pillows returned. Not 19%, 19 pillows. Now, here's the reason why. This one I'm holding is the pillow I sleep on at home. When I come here, I bring it with me so I can hold it up on the camera and let the viewer see what it looks like when it's 5 or 6 years old. This pillow has been washed at least 20 or 25 times. You wash at a cold wash, 30 degrees, tumble dry or line dry. When you wash it, it cannot and it will not lose shape. The reason being, the filling within the pillow is long-fibre silk. We tell you on the label exactly what's in it. We're not trying to hoodwink anyone. If you were to cut this open, in the middle, you have a pocket of fiber to give you support for your neck and shoulders, to give you a really nice night's sleep. All the way around that, you have layer after layer of AAA grade mulberry silk, the king of silks. The top cover, Egyptian cotton, 230 thread count. It's a pillow that simply screams out quality. It's sold with an unconditional, no-nonsense, money-back guarantee. It's allergy board approved. Dust mites do not like silk. That's not Raymond saying that. That's not Sean saying it. That's not Haley saying it. That's a United Kingdom allergy board. Dust mites do not like silk. So if you have allergies, this is without shadow of doubt the pillow you should be sleeping on. You can only buy this pillow from two people, from myself or from Shop and TV. Shop and TV buy them from me. Now, the buyers here, they're good at their job, believe you me. They know what they're doing. They buy large quantities at a really good price, and they pass the saving on to the viewer. I charge per pillow on my website £60 and £5 postage. That's the true value of this pillow. Shop and TV charge £40. To me, that's an almighty bargain. Every time we come, we sell out of pillows. People love them. 19 returned out of 86,000. That will give the viewer surely some confidence in this product. You buy it, you're going to keep it.
So many benefits from having a silk pillow and having this mulberry silk pillow. Whether it is that you always wake up with a really clammy neck, you have that really wild bed hair, it's going to help regulate your body temperature because it's silk inside. And as we were saying, silk has those incredible properties that dust mites just don't like it. So like Raymond was saying, if you suffer with allergies, try this, and he allows you to try it. You've got a money back guarantee. We're not saying, you know, it's going to make that difference. You can get it home and see what difference it makes to you. The fact it's machine washable.
Yes.
Because we do.
And still comes out in the same shape that it goes in at.
Because we cough, I think lots of people have coughs and colds, and perhaps you've spent a few days in bed, and you can wash all your bedding, can't you? But you can't wash your pillows. You can wash your pillow. Yeah. That pillow that you've coughed in, you've sneezed into, you've dribbled on. I know it's only the gentlemen that dribble, but no, it's not. It is the ladies as well. I've just heard my director in my ear really hate. I'm only joking. But honestly, when you look at a pillow, it can be horribly stained, and your head's there all the time. This is machine washable. Inside, you've got the natural fibre and benefits of that pure 100% mulberry silk that helps regulate your body temperature, but also dust mites don't like silk. So there's so many reasons to get this pillow. And I know so many, like us, we buy so many pillows, don't we, and just don't get on with them. This could be that pillow that you've been trying to find for years.
I had a great email in from Simon. Simon said the mulberry silk pillows are a game changer. I hardly sweat and sleep better. But having a king-size bed, I need a super king-size duvet, which I have now just ordered.
Brilliant, great.
The king-size I've got is now for the caravan. Good man, good man.
Excellent.
Great. If you do want to email in, we'd love to hear from your studio at shopontv.
And over the years, and we've worked alongside some brilliant products. Yeah. But I would say this is probably one of the most 5-star rated products.
I'd say so, yeah.
We've worked with Raymond for years on different shows and things, and we had files of 5-star reviews.
Every year in Britain, 10 million pillows end up in landfill.
I mean, that is shocking, but I can believe it, yeah.
Now, what happens, you're in the supermarket, you're walking along shopping, you see pillows on sale, 2 for £10. There's always a picture of a lovely lady on the pillow. She's sleeping like this. She looks so happy and content. You think, I'll take a chance, and you buy them. After you bought them, within a couple of weeks, you don't want them. But if you want your money back, they refuse to take them back. They say under the Health and Hygiene Act, We cannot take them back.
I tried to give them to charity. We had about 12.
The Salvation Army won't
They
take
can't
them.
take them,
Charity
no.
won't take them. What they say is simple. They say take them to a cat and dog home, and they'll make dog beds from them. So the point I'm making, there's so many bad pillows in sale. I mean, I mentioned to Sean earlier, I was in a very large retailer in Manchester about 9 months ago. They had a mountain of pillows for sale, not 1 or 2 dozen, I would say hundreds, £6 each, Sean. God. And the filling, well, first of all, the top cover was garbage. But the filling within the top cover
Was also
I was going to
garbage.
say it was also garbage.
Oh, Hayley, you won't believe it. It was recycled plastic bottle.
I mean, that is
Don't fancy that.
crazy.
£6 each. I live in a small village 6 miles from the centre of Glasgow. 1,700 people live in the village I live in, a conservation village. So we know one another. I've been there for 40 years. And I was in the local supermarket a couple of months ago, and one of the girls in the checkout, one of the ladies in the checkout, she said, I saw you on television last night. She said, are those pillows any good? And I burst out laughing. I said, well, of course they're good, yes, we sell lots of them. She said, would you bring me 2 in? And I said, well, you sell pillows in here, 2 for £10.
No one knows.
Oh, she says, the staff know we mustn't buy those. But the point is, they're selling them. That's the point. 10 million of those end up in landfill,
Yeah.
and the people have wasted their money on them. You cannot waste your money in this pillow. If you don't like it, money back, no argument.
That is the biggest thing. Money back guarantee, machine washable, a pillow that actually fills your pillowcase. No floppy sides to your pillowcase because it's properly filled, but filled with that natural 100% mulberry silk that helps regulate your body temperature. And of course, silk, the dust mites don't like it. And do have a little look at what can live in your pillow and why when you lift a pillow, it goes floppy at both sides.
A £20 saving as well on the regular price, 654433. If you multi-order, you'll only pay 1 postage.
But you need to be quick because we're in lots of sellouts.
Oh no!
We've got another sellout on our silk pillowcakes. We've already had one. We've only spoke about them really briefly. And now the Arctic option has sold out and gone. So you still have available the Sage, which we're looking at, which is a really calming, I think it's a
Gorgeous
great
colour.
colour. They'll go with lots of colour schemes in your bedroom. And we do have the Desert Dream as well. But
That's limited stock.
that's also about to sell out. Oh, so please, if you have got any of these in a basket, check your basket through. Silk pillowcases, do your own research, but do put into the search engine, is silk good for my skin? Is silk good for my hair? Why do celebrities sleep on silk? Because honestly, both my beautician and my hairdresser said get a silk pillowcase, and there were reasons for that. But again, Raymond, it's getting the right silk
Right,
pillowcase.
can I just mention something? The viewers might like to know this. When you're buying silk pillowcases anywhere in Britain, be very careful. Or on the internet, be even more careful. Because what a lot of people are doing, companies I mean, what they do, they get cotton polyester, they polish it so it looks like silk. And you buy the pillowcase in good faith, thinking it's silk. And what it is a silk mix. Usually it's 40% silk and 60% polyester. So check the label. These pillowcases and everything we make is made by the official Mulberry Silk Company, right? Now, the silk, Sean mentioned something earlier. The silk is on both sides of the pillowcase. Now, you might think, why is he mentioning that? This has happened quite a lot recently. When I've been doing a live presentation, people have been coming up to me and they've been saying, you know, I bought some pillowcases on the internet, and when they got delivered, they only had silk on one side. That's nasty. These have got silk on both sides. 100% AAA grade mulberry silk. Now, people say to me, I've read about these pillowcases, they stop your wrinkling, don't they? Now, unfortunately, nothing will stop your wrinkling. Eventually, your skin will lose its elasticity and you will eventually wrinkle. But what silk does, it slows the process down dramatically. In silk, there are 18 amino acids. One of them, a very important one, is called sericin. You spell that S-E-R-I-C-I-N. Check this on a computer. What sericin does, it keeps your skin hydrated. If you sleep in a cotton pillowcase, and this is a fact, it's not ridiculous sales talk, cotton will take the moisture from your skin and dry your skin out. So if you sleep on silk, silk is a hydrophilic protein. Hydra, water. Philic, loving. Water-loving protein. It traps the moisture in your skin, keeps your skin hydrated, and your skin takes much longer to wrinkle. That's a fact. Ask your hairdresser what it does for your hair. If he or she is knowledgeable, they will tell you. In silk, there is no static, so it cuts out frizz. And if you have long hair in particular, I have 10 grandchildren, 6 boys and 4 girls. The girls have hair right down to their waist. It seems to be fashionable. And in years gone past, perhaps they'd have to tie that up when they went to bed at night. With silk, you don't. It doesn't tangle, it doesn't knot. And here's something else, and I think this is wonderful. Compared to silk, cotton is coarse. Even the most expensive cotton is coarse compared to silk. Now, inside of this pillowcase, and to the best of my knowledge, we are the only company that do this. We have sprayed on almost a very thin layer of cotton. So the cotton grips the pillowcase. The pillow, I beg your pardon. The cotton grips the pillow. So when you put the pillow into the pillowcase is held against the pillow by the cotton, and it doesn't wrinkle, so you get no lines on your face in the morning. So it really is something special. And I have no hesitation in saying, if you were lucky enough to find a shop in the United Kingdom selling pillowcases this quality, you'd pay at least £50 for them. Maybe a bit more, actually. They're on sale here for $35. And my advice to anybody is to buy them because they're absolutely beautiful. Wash them as often as you want. Cold wash, 30 degrees. Tumble dry or line dry.
And they wash beautifully, and honestly, they're on the bed. They look luxurious, but do your own research on the benefits of sleeping on a silk pillowcase. But is silk good for my skin? Is silk good for my hair? Why do celebrities sleep on silk pillowcases? Which celebrities sleep with silk pillowcases? But do appreciate we are hugely busy, and we have had 2 sellouts of 2 of the colour options.
2 colours sold out. The desert that we've got, which is like a golden colour, there's only a handful of those remaining. However, we do have this gorgeous sage. It's a beautiful metallic colour that you've got that's going to go with whatever decor you've got.
I think when you look at your bedding, your duvet, your curtains, there's often a sort of a fleck of that sort of colour throughout the colour. It's going to work just beautifully, and a really calming colour as well. So important, obviously, in a bedroom, but such a great gift idea as well. But treat yourself first. Honestly, my beautician and my hairdresser advised me to get a silk pillowcase, but what you're getting today is 100%, and always check that when you're looking at pillowcases, mulberry silk, and it's mulberry silk, so you're talking the king of silks. Check it's on both sides of the pillowcase, and the fact that it's got that cotton inside so it doesn't ruffle, so it's not going to cause extra creases on your face, because that's what happens with a pillowcase. It ruffles up and it lines your face. You wake up in the morning, you think, I didn't have those last night when I went to bed. I've got them this morning. Honestly, this is a pillow that can again make such a difference to the way you sleep, but also how you feel perhaps when you look in the morning in your skin, or when you do your hair, because there are so many great benefits from sleeping on a silk pillowcase. Check your baskets out, check everything out on the website. Hugely busy on absolutely everything.
So if you want the pillowcases, 001108 Sage is what we've got remaining for you. If you want to get hold of that, take a look at everything that we've got on the show. Remember, we are capping the postage across the show, so if you do want to multi-order Christmas presents, things such as that, you can do. However, we've got to mention this brand new footstool. We mentioned it briefly, already disappearing. It's so much more than a footstool, isn't it?
Really is. It's a great looking footstool, but inside you've got this built-in sort of massage function, but it's more than that. It's got these incredible roller balls, and they really give a deep therapeutic sort of massage. They relieve the tension in your feet, but then it's also got air compression, and that is incredible for soothing tired feet. Perhaps you've got issues with your feet for whatever reason, and you really struggle with your feet. This could make such a difference. Really helps improve that circulation. You've also got vibration that will relax and stimulate the muscles in the feet. Perhaps you're on your feet all day, and those, you know, you get home and just taking your boots off or your shoes off, you think, oh my word.
Or if you just want the heat that you can see there. Imagine your feet are freezing cold, you've been out all day and you just want to warm your feet up. You can slip them into that gorgeous looking piece of furniture. It's reduced on the regular price. You've got 3 colour options. The blue is, it's like a lovely faux teal velvet. It's a
lovely,
beautiful colour option. Or you've got the grey, which is like a grey marl, and the brown option as well. So designer inspired as a piece of furniture, but already flying. We've got all the stock that we can get hold of. We're going to run you through a quick demo of that in around about 15-20 minutes, so stay tuned, don't go anywhere. 875194 is your item number for our footstool, and use PayPal Pay in 3.
Remember, UK TV launch as well, only available with ourselves and with Raymond. Raymond with us as well this evening with his Mulberry Silk collection, which is always really popular. And remember, Mulberry Silk, it's all about the silkworm. It's AAA grade. It's a silkworm that only feeds off white mulberry silk leaves. So when you buy the duvet, the pillow, the pillowcases, you are buying that quality every time. If there isn't silk available, there are no duvets available. We can have sometimes weeks or months that we don't see Raymond, and we nearly always have sellouts, and we've already had 2 sellouts as well. We're now with the duvet, limited stock on the single size. So many benefits sleeping under silk.
Yeah, AAA grade, so it works with your body temperature. Remember, this is a year-round duvet. You won't have a summer duvet and a winter duvet. It's about body temperature, how it works with your body temperature.
So you're never going to be too hot or too cold. How often do you kick the duvet off and that wakes you up, because then you're freezing cold because you've kicked the duvet off? Or you woke up because you're hot and you're clammy and you're sweating and you're pulling that duvet down. Then your partner's trying to pull it up because you sleep differently. This is a duvet that will work and help regulate your body temperature, your partner's body temperature. Machine washable, so I think that's why the single is so popular. If children have a little accident, it's not the end of the world. You see it there going into a actual mobile home. It's really compact, so it will go for you travelling. And once you sleep under silk, you will want it in your caravan. Yeah. I love it because it's lightweight as well to change the duvet cover. It makes it so much easier.
But it's also not really heavyweight over your body.
Yeah, which is so important, I think, to a lot of people. You know, my mum struggles to get a heavy duvet off her, so having something that's light, that's manoeuvrable is fantastic. You know, when she tries to get out of bed to dash to the loo and she can't get the duvet off, this really works for you in so many ways. It's a duvet that once you've slept under silk, you won't want to sleep under anything else, and you'll become used to it. You'll think, oh, you know, you just sleep. Well, God, I sleep well. The difference it made to us when we first had it, oh my goodness, couldn't believe what a duvet could do, what a difference it could make. But we only really appreciate the properties of it now when we sleep under something else.
If we go to a hotel or we stay over at someone's house, the difference is
like,
huge.
God, I'm really hot. We both woke up at one place going, God, is the heating on? It's so hot in here. I was sweating.
It was the man-made fibres that were just making us overheat, get hotter and hotter. So you kick the duvet off, then you're too cold, you put the duvet back on, and it's that vicious circle of toxic sleep, they call it. This is going to work with your body temperature. There are so many bonuses and benefits when it comes to this. And everything, Raymond, in the duvet is 100% natural.
Yeah, 100. There's only 2 parts to it, the top cover and the filling within the top cover. The top cover is Egyptian cotton, 230 thread count. It's long fibre cotton. Long fibre cotton, well, probably 90% of all the cotton sold in Britain is short fibre cotton. The difference between long fibre cotton and short fibre cotton, if you pick cotton using a mechanical machine or a device, cotton becomes stressed and it breaks. and you get short fiber cotton. If you pick cotton by hand, it's a much more gentle process, and it doesn't stress and it doesn't break, and you get long fiber cotton. Now, the difference is long fiber cotton is softer, more luxurious. It can be woven in a slightly different fashion because it is long, so it's extra breathable. It's nicer to sleep under, and that's what we're using for the top cover. The filling within the top cover is AAA grade Mulberry silk. And if you go into Google or Wikipedia and type in all about silk, remember, they're not trying to sell you anything. This is what they'll tell you, word for word. They will answer your question by saying this: within the silk industry, mulberry silk is considered to be the king of silks. The professionals consider mulberry to be the best. Now, we are using AAA grade. How we get the silk: we take the silkworm, we place it in a large metal tray, roughly the size of this bed. We place the metal tray into a darkened room. We keep it there for 35, 36 days. And we feed the worm exclusively in mulberry leaves. It will eat 10,000 times its own body weight in mulberry leaves in 35 days.
Gosh.
Its body weight will increase tenfold. Now, there are 3 different colors of mulberry leaves: red, black, and white. When you feed the worm in the red and black mulberry leaf, you get a very high quality mulberry silk. When you feed the worm in the white mulberry leaf, different story. All of a sudden you take a jump up and you get the highest grade silk in the world. So after 35, 36 days, we kick the cocoon off. That's a little cocoon on my finger. In one of these duvets, there's between 5,000 to 6,000 of these little cocoons, right? We place that in tepid water. All the silk floats off in one piece, and we stitch it. It's over a mile long, you know, and we stitch it all the way around the perimeter. Now it's anchored and it can't move. Then we pull the silk towards ourselves, and we put these cassettes in by machine. That means you get no cold spots because the silk cannot move. And when you wash it, it cannot clump up. Wash it a cold wash, 30 degrees, tumble dry or line dry as often as you want. The duvets we have on my bed at home are 36, 37 years old. The duvets that Sean and Hayley have in their bed, they bought from me. They were total strangers. I didn't know them. They bought one from me at the Idea Home exhibition at Earl's Court in London 26, 27 years ago. They're still sleeping under it today. I'm sure Hayley's washed it many times. Wash it a cold wash, 30 degrees. The largest one we make, a Super King, weighs 2.5 kilos, will fit in any standard UK machine. Once or twice a year, here's a little tip. In the summer months when it's sunny, if you have a garden, if you're lucky enough to have a garden, drop it over the washing line in the garden, and the UV rays of the sun totally purify and cleanse it. You never have to pay to have it laundered or dry cleaned. It washes beautifully, and please, when you buy one of these, consider it an investment. You're not going to have to replace it in 6 or 7 years' time. My bed, 36 years old. Sean and Hayley's bed, 27 years old. When I'm doing live exhibitions, we're at the Caravan Show at the NEC at the moment, finishes on Sunday. Every day, people walk past our stand, they go, got one, had it 10 years, 12 years, 15 years. This is not a cheap and nasty product. This is a high quality product. And very often, Hayley, when people hear the word luxury, they think, uh-oh, expensive.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, but in this case, that doesn't apply. You can only buy it from myself or from Shop and TV. We don't supply shops. We cut out the wholesaler, the distributor, the shopkeeper. They're actually being sold this morning at a price which is 2 or 3% less than we were charging for them 22 years ago. So they're a bargain.
Now, I had quite a few questions come in. If you do want to get in touch, studio@shopontv.co.uk. Lots of people asking, including Paul, Linda, Paul and Mel, asking about, do I have to put a silk duvet cover?
Right, that's interesting, Sean. With Paul and Linda, let me answer your question. When we first started manufacturing duvets 35, 36, 37 years ago, we were naive. We didn't know any better. We made them with a silk cover. Now, there's a saying that's known the whole world over. Any country you go to, everybody knows this phrase, smooth as silk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, what was happening after about 9 months or a year, people started to phone up, Sean, and they said, you know, we love your duvet, but it's slipping off the bed. It's so smooth. There was no grip, there was no hold. So we decided at that point to put a top quality cotton cover on, because the cotton grips and it doesn't move. It is a cocoon fiber. It's designed by Mother Nature to gently fold itself around you and sit. It doesn't walk in the middle of the night. So the answer to your query, no, it's best not to have a silk cover. You want to go under it and you want it to sit and not move. That's why it's a cotton cover.
And then use your cotton duvets
Cotton duvet
on top.
But a lot of people, Hayley, you know, don't even put it.
We have loads of people messaging us.
Hayley,
yeah?
They don't, you know, because you know yourself, you're a home builder, and you know yourself, women, I'm saying this is mainly women, some men, but mainly women. Women are home builders, and when we're doing a live show, they actually touch this, and you can see the shock in their face, the quality when they touch it. It's so beautiful to touch, and very often people just put it in the bed without a top cover.
Yeah.
Although my wife, and I'm sure you're the same, Hayley, she likes to put a cover on, a cotton cover that blends in with the furniture.
That's it, yeah.
Yep.
So whatever your choice is.
And remember, you can wash this as well. So if you do want to wash it, it goes in the washing machine. It's not too big, it's not too bulky.
And the biggest thing is get it home and try it. But the biggest thing at the moment is actually to check your baskets out, because we are limited stock, super limited stock on the single. We have got all sizes available right now, but we are honestly going to have sellouts, because we are already, I think, thundering towards some sizes more people in baskets than stock that we've actually got. Remember, it's not yours till you check your basket out. So say with the single, we get down to the last 10. 310 of you could happily have it in your basket. 510 of you could happily have it in your basket, but it will only be the first 10 people that actually buy it and check out that will get it. So it might not be any of those 510 people. It'll be the first 10 people to order it and check your baskets through. That's how our system works. It's not like a lot of systems where 4 days later it's still sat in your basket. You need to check your basket through to make sure that it is yours. And we always have sellouts. I think lots of us struggle with duvets, too hot, too cold. You roll over and all of a sudden you've got a draft going down your back. This does cocoon you, and it works with your body temperature. It helps regulate your body temperature, so you'll never be too cold in the winter, you'll never be too hot in the summer, or as a lady going through that time in life, it's going to help you regulate your body temperature through the night to help you get that better night's sleep.
And it is that entire season's duvet, remember, whether it's spring, autumn, summer, winter, you'll have the same duvet that'll work with your body temperature, as Hayley said. Remember, UK seal of allergy approval, the only one in the UK that we know of that has that UK allergy seal.
And remember what that means. Dust mites do not like silk. It's a dry environment. So if you do suffer with allergies, think of that benefit that you haven't got dust mites and the dust and their feces and things in your duvet, in your pillow, etc. But again, do your own research. And again, we're not making any claims. And Raymond allows you to get this home and try it. You have a money-back guarantee with Raymond. He's that confident about the duvets and the pillows and the pillowcases and the properties of silk and this AAA grade Mulberry silk that you can get this home and try it. But sadly, you can't get it home and try it if there isn't stock available, and we are getting really, really busy. We've got more people ordering now than stock we've already sold, and that single is thundering towards sellout.
Let's remind you of all the prices of all the different sizes. Still got them at the moment, but you've got to be quick if you want that single, as Hayley said. It all comes under the same item number, remember. So 212998 is the item number. We've got savings across the board. If you do want to multi-order, if you want to add in pillows, hundreds of you going for pillows and pillowcases. We've had 2 sellouts with the pillowcases. If you multi-order, you'll only pay 1 postage. But your single, you can see there, down to 139. That's $47.98 on your first of 3 PayPal payments if you're paying online with PayPal. You double down to $61.32 on your first of 3 interest-free payments if you use PayPal Pay in 3. £60 saving again on the king size. On PayPal, that's down to $67.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. And then you've also got your Super King. But whatever size you're going for now, please confirm your orders and check out 212998.
10-year warranty, money-back guarantee, all the benefits of AAA grade Mulberry Silk, machine washable. It ticks so many boxes, and you honestly, you'll be gutted if you miss out on this, because this truly can change the way you sleep. But you do need to check your baskets out, because we are so busy, as I say, more people ordering than already sold, and we are going to step away from the duvets just for a moment so you can check out, so we know what stock we still have available. If you're not sleeping well, I truly believe it's down to what you sleep on and what you sleep under, and this duvet can make that difference. And it's for all year round. You're going to love the benefits through the winter months when you're normally cold. You're going to love the benefits through the hot summer nights when you're normally too hot. It works for you, helps to regulate that body temperature for you and your partner, and for the kids. It's amazing.
But we do have a brand new product for you tonight. You've already been shopping for this. This is a spectacular bit of kit. Now, it's a great looking footstool. However, it's not just a footstool, because it's going to offer you massage. It's going to offer you heat, vibration. You've got air compression here. If you've got any kinds of problems with your feet, this could be the solution for you. If you're someone who's on their feet all day long, again, this could be the solution for you. We've got some great colour options available for you. There's a grey, there's a brown, and there's also a velvet blue, which is like a teal option. But you're seeing some of these fantastic features here. It's really simple and easy to operate. If you just want heat on your feet, this machine will do it.
That's the lovely thing. It has absolutely everything. Whether it's really tired feet that you have and you just want to relieve that tension, you've got the fact that you have got these incredible rollers that need the base of your feet. And that actually is so relaxing, not only for the feet, your feet actually link up to all different areas of your body. But then I've got mine on right now, the air compression. And that's going to be really great if you really struggle with circulation in your feet. Perhaps you have got issues with your feet for whatever reason, something that you've had to learn to live with. This honestly can be so beneficial. The other thing is, I think lots of us stand on our feet all day. Lots of us suffer with cold feet. Lots of us suffer with circulation. This truly can be your little bit of heaven right there in a great looking footstool. Oh my word, I feel like I'm in a spa. This is
That's exactly what it's like.
Oh, it is. And it is one of the most relaxing things. And the fact you can vary as well the levels, so it can be more intense, it can be, you know, just how you want it, just what you need.
Yeah, and you can have, like you say, exactly what you want. A bespoke massage. You can just have heat if you want to. You saw how luxurious it looks. This is a brilliant
I tell you what I want one of these. Honestly, absolutely beautiful. It looks stunning. And selfishly, I've made Sean leave his.
I'm going to put my feet in it in a minute.
But it's a great looking piece that nobody would know, would they?
No, it looks just like a really nice footstool. But this button that you see here, that's what releases the lid for you. And then the secret is inside, because inside there, you pop your feet in. Now, I've got the grey option that you're looking at right now. This has been the most popular so far. Remember, you can use PayPal Pay in 3. However, the one I've got on the sofa is the blue option. It's a gorgeous teal, and this is more of a faux velvet finish on the outside. So
what a great gift that's going to be.
Yeah.
Perhaps you're thinking about Christmas and you really struggle. Perhaps it's parents, perhaps it's grandparents. This is the gift that just keeps on giving. And we, for
Now
years,
I can see you've got your vibration.
I've got my vibration on. I've got everything on. You can use it all separately, but I've got the compression, I've got the vibration, I've got the rollers, I've got the warmth, I've got it all switched on, and it is absolute relaxation. There's nothing worse than your feet throbbing at the end of the day. You feel like you can't get your boots off because they're so tight on your feet, and you think, oh gosh.
And we're seeing on the screen now how that vibration works, that vibration massage. It's good for so many different reasons. Do your own research. You were saying before about your friend, the pressure points.
Yeah, one of my best friends from college, she had a very disabled daughter. And they actually, because she couldn't take tablets to get rid of tummy aches and headaches and things, and when she had a tummy ache or headache, they knew where to massage on her feet to actually relax those areas. So though initially you'll really benefit from the heaven of those tired, stressed, tension feet being massaged, you'll also appreciate the fact that it does relax the whole of the body. And then as well, remember, you've got that warmth, so that soothing warmth, or perhaps you really suffer with cold feet. Perhaps it really is your circulation. Perhaps you've got an issue that causes you bad circulation. Perhaps this could be that right product for you. And again, it's a product that I think for so many, oh wow, you'll think this is one of the best things I bought. I know it's a UK TV exclusive. It's very new in the UK and we're the only TV channel that's got it. But it has been in America and it has been as well in Canada.
Canada, yeah.
So many people that have bought it that have actually then gone on and come back to buy another, because they are so impressed with it.
And these are the rollers that are inside there. So this is one of the modes.
And that's stimulating all those different areas of the
isn't
foot.
It? Underneath your feet. Again, the process to use it is really simple, really straightforward. It's literally the power button that you see here. Now you'll notice it's completely cordless. When you want to charge it, there's a little space down here at the bottom.
Which is great, isn't it?
Yep, just there. Your plug goes into there.
Because so often where your chair is, you haven't got a plug right by it, and this could be anywhere. Could be in the summer house, it could be in the conservatory, which is brilliant.
So once you've charged it, you're good to go with cordless use. You can take it wherever you want.
So you can use it with the plug-in if you want to.
If you want to, yeah. The power button is that one that you see there. It'll come on straight away and show as green. And then this button here are your different modes. So
that's your green.
Each colour means a different thing.
You've got the compression, the vibration, and the roller on. So this is what I've got mine on.
So we're showing you what's happening inside, and this is all three that you can see. So we just saw the roller. This is the compression. I absolutely.
So that's soothing the pressure in your feet. It's really great for tired feet. It's helping to improve circulation as well. You've then got the warmth, and that warmth again is soothing those muscles. And then you have as well got that vibration that of course helps to relax and stimulate the muscles. You really have got a product that if you want to use them all, but you can use them individually as well if you want.
That's your heat option that you see just there. When you press that and that illuminates, it means you're getting the heat option. And this one here are your three different levels of intensity. So each colour means a different intensity for you. So the red is the highest, the green is the lowest, and the orange is mid-intensity.
I think just such a great gift. I mean, treat yourself. If it's your feet that you really struggle with, honestly, I think this will be one of the best things you buy. But if you have got a loved one that really does suffer, and perhaps it's circulation, perhaps it's tired feet, for whatever reason, it may be their job, it may be something they've lived with lifelong. This is something that I truly believe is going to be that absolute heaven. It's going to be that gift that just keeps on giving. And I think for people, so often when we get later into our years, so perhaps you have got parents, grandparents that you would really love to, the whole family could club together and buy a special present for Christmas, or perhaps they've got an anniversary coming up. This could be that gift. I'm going to warn you, stock wise, I've got the brown option. 10% of that brown has already sold out and gone. This is brand new. We've only launched it tonight. This is the first time we've physically come over to it. It's been, as we say, huge in Canada and America. We've managed to get some to the UK, but not the amounts of stock we would like. But remember, it is a TV exclusive to us here in the UK as well. Sean's got the grey option, which has been the most popular. But
Oh,
no,
the
my
brown's jumped
brown
into the
is in. I'm right there with you. Is in the lead, and you have got a really nice velvety blue, so slightly different in material. The others are like a marl, where this is like a velvet material. And I know what you know will fit into anybody's home. And I know those three colours will fit. This could be a standalone colour in somebody's living room, but this is something, because it is cordless. This is going to allow you, oh my word, the compressions just come on. And the rollers. I've got it all going on my feet. And it is absolute heaven. But this is a gift that is going to just keep on giving, and this is a gift that, remember, though it's going to be great if you struggle with your feet, your feet are connected to so many different areas of your body. Yeah. It's whole body relaxation, I feel.
Now, the other thing to mention is, if you're worried about hygiene, the great thing is the pockets that you see there, they unzip and then you can take those out. And
so if you have to share it with your partner's smelly feet.
Now it's just doing the compression now. I don't know if you can see at home, where it's like it's pulsating, and that pulsates around your feet. It's so gorgeous, that compression.
That compression, it's all about, it's sort of soothing, and it's soothing the pressure in the feet. It's going to be great for tired feet. It's going to help as well with that circulation of, around the feet area. And if you suffer with cold feet, that often is bad circulation. Perhaps it's something you've lived with for years, and you've got the benefits of so many things. So not just the compression, you've got vibration, you've got the warmth that you're seeing there as well, and you've got the most incredible kneading rollers. And they are so sort of gentle to a degree on your feet, but definitely...
You can really feel it, yeah.
They definitely hit all those areas that after a day of standing, perhaps you're a nurse, perhaps you're a delivery person, perhaps you just suffer with your feet. Perhaps it's just something that you've always struggled with. This is that. And feet are so... When you think about how long we stand, how long we're on our feet, all of our body weight on those two little small things at the bottom of your body,
yeah.
Struggling all day to keep you upright. And what shoes do we put them in? And not always the best of
not
shoes.
Not the most of sensible
But even
shoes.
when you buy sensible shoes, if you've been in them for 10 hours, their feet are still throbbing, aren't they? If you've been stood up, and whether that's you stood working or walking, those feet are still... Sometimes I used to think, I'm never going to get these boots off. I think my feet have swelled up so much, it's going to take forever to pull them off. When you've been stood all day. This is just heaven, Sean.
Now, I've got all three modes running at the same time. Remember, if you want to add in heat, your heat button is just there. Very simple and straightforward. This one here with the 3 levels is the 3 different levels of intensity. As a Christmas gift, I think people will be over the moon.
This is going to be the Christmas gift like a puppy, because this isn't a gift just for Christmas. This is a Christmas gift for all year round.
The other thing, Hayley, is the design on this. It's like a designer piece of furniture, because often when you buy massagers, especially for your feet, they're pretty ugly. You keep them in a cupboard, don't you?
When it's closed, it's a really nice footstool, which could be an extra seat over Christmas for someone to sit on when the sofa's full with all the visitors. But also, the other benefit that I think from this, I often find footstools are too low. And the benefit of a footstool is raising your feet, and this is a really good height as well. And then hidden inside is your own little masseur. Hidden inside is your own little guy or girl massaging your feet, warming your feet up.
It's a hard life,
isn't it? And that is such a good job you put socks on that didn't have holes in them.
I was going to say, they're not a pair, I don't think. But
no, I'm not sure they are a pair.
No holes in them. So
that's it. But isn't that a really good height as well? Because the idea when you put your feet up is you put your feet up. It's so well designed. And then inside, this is the best bit. You'll notice I haven't taken my feet out of here since we came over. Sean's showing you all the bits. I'm just doing this for you at home, honestly. The feeling of the massage.
The rollers.
When we used to do the Ideal Home exhibition, which was every day of the week for a whole month, and we're talking hours on our feet. We'd be in at 7 o'clock in the morning. It wouldn't shut till 8 o'clock at night, but we'd have deliveries at 7. So we'd be walking, we'd be standing for hours, and your feet at the end of the day, and you think, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stand tomorrow. And perhaps you're like that after a day, or perhaps you just really struggle with your feet. Honestly, this is going to be that little bit of relaxation, unwind, but not just for your feet. Do your own research how your feet, areas of your feet connected with every part of your body, but then also look into circulation benefits of massage and vibration.
Yes. So many
like
benefits,
this.
yeah, and because you've got so many different therapies here, that's what's great about it. You've got the compression, you've got the vibration, you've got the heat option.
And it's cordless.
And those rollers, it reminds me of the what's it called? The type of massage with rollers.
Oh yes, like the.
It's a bit like shiatsu with the pressure at the pressure points, but it's moving. So many different benefits, and what a great looking bit of furniture it is. Just as a standalone piece.
Brown is the most popular, of really getting low on stock already. We have got the grey option, and of course we've got the blue. The brown and the grey are like a mall sort of design.
Yeah, it's like a grey marl material that you've got.
But the blue is a nice sort of velvety design.
It's like a teal blue as well.
Which would be a really nice standalone colour. And what you could do actually, if you're having it just in the living room, but remember it's cordless, you can take it anywhere, have like a teal pillow here, there, and bring a bit of colour through into your room. Gift-wise, if you've got anybody that you really struggle with getting presents for, perhaps it is that gift for in-laws or parents or grandparents, and they've got everything, and they also always say, oh, don't get me anything, we've got, but you want to get, perhaps it's that anniversary that's coming up. This is that perfect present, and you could all do a PayPal payment each and split it across the family. But so excited that we've got the stock of this in, because it is brand new to us, well, brand new to the UK and brand new to us here at Shop on TV, and it is a TV UK exclusive, so please shop really smart.
What a brilliant gift. Just choose which colour option you want to go for whilst we've got it in stock. 875194 is the item number.
My feet feel like, you know, and you're walking and walking on air. Ah,
what you said about
heaven.
the spa, though, I can imagine those when you go, you know, to the spa, and to have that as a treatment.
And it's a bit embarrassing because I think a lot of us don't like our feet. So the thought of someone touching your feet and massaging your feet is a bit, but this is your own personal foot massager in your home, in your footstool. And honestly, it's going to be the gift that keeps on giving. Not just that massage, you've got those fantastic kneading roller balls. You've got the air compression that's circulation-wise incredible. You've got the vibration, which again, it's all about relaxing and stimulating those muscles. And then you've got that soothing warmth as well. Really clever design.
It's wireless as well. That's the other great thing. Once you've charged it, you can take it anywhere in the home, so you don't need it by a plug socket. You've got that removable washable foot covers, so if you do want to take those foot covers out, you can take them out and you can wash them, and it's designed to fit up to a size 14 foot size,
and I think
so it's really
lots of us
generous.
Do struggle with our feet, and for whatever reason that may be, if that's something you've just had to live with, do have a look at this and look at the benefits of all those fantastic features. But perhaps it is your job that makes your feet just horrendous by the end of the day. Your feet are so important to look after those feet that you stand on all day, every day, all of your body weight on those two little things at the end of your legs. Give them a little bit of relaxation, look after them, because they are truly a very important part of your body.
Now remember, we've got a great array of silk products on the show. You'll find them all on the website. You're loving the duvet, the pillows, the pillowcases. We'll just show you the website quickly so you can see what we're going to go to next, because we do have a silk mattress, but we only have a couple of sizes available in this. So we've got a king size or a super king when it comes to the Cocoon sleep system, but very low in stock. We'll give it a quick mention and then we'll get back to the silk.
We've already had sellouts over the silk products, and I think we're heading the same way now with the actual mattress.
I think you're shopping the entire range. You're going for that full sleep solution. So duvet, pillows, pillowcases, and mattress.
I think it's a great time of year actually to change all of these things as well, going into the winter.
Because we hibernate, we spend more time in bed, don't we?
do. And perhaps you've really noticed how your bed it's just not working for you. Oh my word. Can you imagine sleeping on silk? And lots of other beneficial sort of ingredients to this mattress. Raymond, we were so thrilled when you bought us a mattress, and we always struggle with stock of this because it's so popular.
Yeah, and we've been selling mattresses now for, I suppose, 4 or 5 years. And when we started, we were asked to make a mattress by a TV company. So, doing the job we do, Hayley, at live exhibitions, we have a good idea what the public like. We used to ask the public, what sort of mattress do you like? Now, some people like memory foam, right? But we found an awful lot of people found memory foam made them overheat. And secondly, it tended, Sean, to lose shape.
Yeah.
You end up with a dip and you end up sleeping in a hollow. So we decided to make a mattress with springs. Now, when I was a young man, I slept in a mattress with springs. The springs were very large in diameter, and in a double mattress, there'd probably be 150 springs, large in diameter. So the modern sprung mattresses have pocket springs. Right now, what I've done, I brought down a cut-down version of what's inside this mattress. In a double, from memory, there's 880 pocket springs. Each one stands on its own. The old-fashioned mattress, they were all interlinked, and they had a serpentine rail that went around the edge. And the problem was, well, I weigh something like 17, 18 stone. My wife weighs about 9 or 10 stone. And when we were sleeping in the same bed, if I turned over, of course, the whole mattress moved with me, and you got motion transfer. So that's no good. So with the pocket sprung mattress like this, each spring stands on its own. So the only spring that moves is the spring where the weight is directly above it. To give you an example, right in the corner here, if I push that down flat, the spring either side doesn't move.
Stays still.
Yeah.
So it is a medium firm support mattress. When you sleep on it, you get a lovely even surface to sleep on, and it supports your body, and you don't overheat on it, and you don't sweat. Now, this is the cut-down version, once again, of the mattress. There's 5 different layers of comfort inside, and on top, we're giving you an extra layer of silk. Now, we make 3 different types of mattresses. We make the regular, we make the professional, and the top of the range, which is this one. So what we're offering today is the top of the range at the price of the regular.
Great.
So you're getting a bargain.
So you're getting...
There's a 60-day trial period. You buy it,
Brilliant.
sleep on it, and try it. If you don't like it, you don't keep it. You simply lift the telephone, phone us up, we send you a bag, you pop it in the bag, we come and collect it, take it away, and refund your money. So it really is a chance to get an incredibly high-quality mattress at a price which is affordable. So it really is. You can see it there.
We've only got King and Super King remaining in stock. If you want to get hold of this, it's absolutely feature-packed, as Raymond was just telling us. The fact you've got the luxury of silk on the top.
And this extra layer on top, and no dust mites in it.
Again, it's that
and
dry
you don't
environment.
overheat and you don't sweat. And if you share the bed with a partner who does sweat, very often people, when they share a bed, one person likes the bed warm, one likes it less warm.
Yeah.
With a silk mattress, it self-regulates. And one final thing I should mention, Sean, and I must stress, this is just my personal circumstance. I'm not a doctor, I'm making no medical claims. But when I was a very young man, 23, 24 years old, I had a slip disc cut out my back. And I'm a lot older than 23 now. And I must tell you, for the last 60 years, I've had a very troublesome back. Now, since I've started sleeping in this mattress, I'm not going to insult your intelligence by telling you my back has been cured. I still have a troublesome back, but it's much more is much less troublesome. I'm sleeping on a support mattress. So if you have a bad back, give it a spin. You've got 60 days to try it. I promise you, it will, in my opinion, help you. It's a lovely, comfortable mattress to sleep on. I can tell you no more than that.
And that is the great thing. You have that peace of mind if you're thinking, I wonder. And we're not making any claims. We want you to get this home and sleep on it. We want you to see the difference that it can make. And it has got all that ingredients to that good night's sleep with that incredible silk pillow on top. Yeah. Imagine sleeping on silk.
Well, imagine encapsulating yourself in silk, because not only have we got the duvet, we've got the silk mattress, we've got the silk pillow, we've got the silk pillowcase. And when it comes to the duvet itself, you have absolutely loved it once again. One of our best-selling products across everything that we bring you here at Shop on TV. This is Mulberry Silk. It's the finest quality of AAA grade silk.
It's all down to the silkworms. They're fed just from the white mulberry leaf, so it gives this highest quality, the king of silk. And these duvets takes around about 2 days to be handcrafted. They're super lightweight, so they're compact. You can take them in a motorhome, you can take them caravanning and camping, which people truly do. But what you'll actually find is it's the property of the silk inside that actually allows you to have a duvet that you're never too hot. You're never too cold. This is the right duvet in the summer. It's the right duvet in the winter, and that is the AAA grade silk that we're talking about.
Very important to point out, it's a long fibre silk that you've got there as well. It's anchored into place, so you don't have any hot spots or cold spots. The filling stays where it's supposed to stay. It's machine washable, it's got a 10-year warranty, and it's also got the UK allergy seal of approval. And as far as we know, it's the only silk duvet in the UK that has.
And it has that because dust mites don't like silk. So you have the benefit of that property that if you do suffer with allergies, again, get it home and try it. Raymond's products, he wants you to try it. He has such faith in these products. This is how we sleep under this duvet. As we bought it from Raymond, he said, take it home and try it. And we would not sleep under anything else now. I'm just hearing, if you want the single duvet, we're down to the very, very last few. Machine washable, I think we've been so busy on the single. Perhaps you have got a little one that wakes up and they're always really clammy. It's going to stop them getting too hot at night. Perhaps they're always wittering because they're too cold now. I can't get to sleep, my feet are cold. It's going to regulate and help regulate their body temperature.
Cocoons around you.
Every night of the week. Yeah, it hugs you.
Lovely
it gives you
drape.
this. Yeah, when you roll over, you've never got that wind tunnel going down your back because it just adapts to the shape of your body. Helps regulate you and your body temperature. So single wise, it's as the first 6 people that actually put it into a basket and check it out now. More people ordering it than stock is available, but busy on the double the king and the super king. And great for if you sleep with a partner, because I think we're all always different, aren't we?
Yeah.
And perhaps your partner's always throwing the duvet off. You're trying to pull the duvet back on because you're too cold, they're too hot. This duvet is going to work for both of you, and there'll be no waking you up because you are throwing that duvet off or you're tucking that duvet back under. It's just going to keep and help keep you at that right body temperature all night long. So again, the idea is helping you get that better night's sleep, which is so important.
Now, all sizes are in stock at the minute. As we say, the single's going to go very, very shortly. They all come under the same item number that you see on screen there, 212998. We're going to go right back to the beginning of the story with Raymond to talk you through why this silk duvet is so special. Here are all your sizes, your single, double, king and super king. They're all coming with savings. They're all available with PayPal Pay in 3 if you're paying online. It means if you've got a PayPal account, you can split the cost across those 3 interest-free payments. And if you are multi-ordering, if you're going for pillows and pillowcases, you'll only pay 1 postage across your order. So whichever size you want to go for now, so many of you are shopping, please confirm your orders. Already had 2 sellouts on the pillowcases. We've literally got one remaining in the desert.
Yeah, there's going to be a 3rd sellout in the pillowcase. The single, I'm sure, is going to sell out very shortly. So many of you got that in baskets. Please check your baskets through. Sadly, we can't always have Raymond with us, our guest for Mulberry Silk. We can't always have stock of the duvet. We often, you know, when we do shows, have less stock than we would like because it's a natural product that once the duvets are sold out, if there's no mulberry silk left, we can't make the duvets. It will always be 100% mulberry silk. And we've got Raymond with us, and we'll ask Raymond the question, why mulberry silk, Raymond? Why is mulberry silk so important?
Well, quality. One word, quality. If you type in, to say Google or Wikipedia, if you type in mulberry silk, the professionals within the industry will answer your question in the following fashion. They will say, within the silk industry, mulberry silk is the king of silks. It's the highest quality silk you can get. Now, we are using AAA grade mulberry silk. That's something special, Hayley. Now, there's lots of silk in the world. You can buy lots of silk, but AAA grade mulberry is in very short supply. And the reason for that is quite simple. How we get the silk, we place the silkworm in a metal tray, place the tray in a darkened room for 35, 36 days, feed the worm exclusively in mulberry leaves. There's 3 different colors of mulberry leaves, red, black, and white. If you feed the worm in a red and black leaf, you get a very high quality mulberry silk. If you feed it in the white leaf, you take a jump up and you get the highest grade silk in the world. And that's what we're using here. Now, Hayley, there's a problem. There's always a problem when you manufacture. The tree that provides the white mulberry leaf only flourishes in any commercial quantity in central and eastern China. So it's in very much a limited supply.
Right.
And when we run out, Sean, we stop manufacturing.
Yep.
We don't add inferior silk. I always stress when I'm telling people, when I'm trying to sell them a duvet, check the label on the duvet. By law, we have to tell you exactly what's in it. All of our duvets are made with 100% AAA grade mulberry silk. There are no inferior fibers mixed in. The silk is long fiber. Each strand is over a mile long, unbroken in one piece, over a mile long. So we can stretch it all the way around the perimeter, sew it by hand, and anchor it. Now, it takes 2 skilled operators, Sean, a day to a day and a half to make one duvet. Once they've anchored it, they can pull it towards themselves and put these box cassettes in by machine. Now, that means 2 things. Number 1, when you sleep under it, the silk cannot move. So, Hayley, you get no cold spot.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, you and Sean have one of our duvets. You bought it from me at the Ideal Home Exhibition 27 years ago. So you're very well qualified to comment on this product. You know yourself when you sleep under this, it is a cocoon fiber designed by Mother Nature to cocoon anything that sleeps within it or under it. It doesn't walk in the middle of the night. You don't waken up at 4 o'clock in the morning, backside sticking out the duvet, one leg dangling out the bed, duvet off, duvet on, duvet off, duvet on. Now you're awake when you should be asleep. And one of the main reasons you're awake, possibly not the only reason, but one of the main reasons, you're too hot.
Yeah.
Not too cold.
Right.
You sweat. Now, silk, check it on a computer for your own peace of mind. Silk wicks away 30% of its own weight in moisture or sweat. So if you share a bed with a partner who overheats and sweats, this is the duvet for you. Any lady going through the menopause, don't think twice. Buy one. Try it, sleep under it. If you don't like it, and that's virtually impossible, simply phone us up and we will refund every penny you've paid for it instantly. No arguing, no fighting on the telephone. Remember, you can wash it in the machine. The largest one we make is a Super King. It weighs 2.5 kilos, less than 2 small bags of sugar. Wash it a cold wash, 30 degrees, tumble dry or line dry. You never have to pay to have it dry cleaned or laundered. If you have a member of your family who unfortunately is bedbound, right? Very often when people are bedbound, little accidents happen. They eat in bed, they have their hair washed in bed, they have body washes. Well, you can take this off, wash it quickly, have it fit in any washing machine, have it back in the bed nice and quick, a couple of hours. So it really is a perfect duvet. 10-year warranty, money-back guarantee. Remember, the price is wonderful. They're on offer this morning at a price which is slightly less than we were charging for them when we launched them in television 22 years ago. The price has dropped, but the quality has stayed the same. It's a bargain.
I mean, that's never been known out of any product, has it, that has gone, but everything has gone up. We're complaining that all prices have gone up. So you've got a better price, but actually you've got such a quality product that you would pay full price once you've slept under this and you realise the benefits of sleeping under silk. And then all the benefits we're telling you, the fact it is machine washable. It's lovely and lightweight, but it's still going to keep you warm through the winter. So if you go to sleep and you try to go to sleep in the winter and your feet are always freezing, think I'm never going to get to sleep, I'm cold, it's going to help regulate your temperature to the right temperature so you can get off to sleep. But then through the summer, or if you're just like myself going through that time in life, or perhaps you're like Sean and you're always hot, it will wick away that moisture. It will again make sure that you don't overheat. You'll never need to pull this duvet off or tuck this duvet under. It will drape over you like a gentle hug. It's gorgeous.
And that's why it works for both of you as a couple. It doesn't matter if you run at different temperatures. It works for both, with both of you regulating
and you can try
your
it.
temperature.
This
that's
is the
brilliant.
Biggest
that's the peace
thing.
of mind.
And I think that's why we are so busy. We don't have Raymond with us every day. We haven't personally worked with Raymond for a long, long time. And when stock is available, it does disappear. And like Raymond explained, it's not always ready available because it is AAA grade mulberry silk. And remember the benefits of silk. Dust mites don't like silk. This, to our knowledge, is the only silk duvet that has the UK allergy seal of approval, and that is a big tick for a lot of people.
That's really important.
Sean, the Allergy Board in the United Kingdom are based in Warwick University, and they're very difficult people to satisfy. And I say that as a compliment.
Yeah.
Now, they've given us this certificate. Every bedding company in Britain would love to have this certificate. And I would say to any viewer who's watching, wherever you go shopping, if you see the Allergy Board certificate on any product, not only my product, on any product, you can buy it in the knowledge it's been tested to the highest standards. Now, it tells you here in plain, simple language, dust mites do not like silk. So anybody with allergies, this is the one for you. This is issued for 1 year at a time. That's clever, isn't it? They can walk into our premises just off the street, unannounced, and check that our premises are hygienic and clean and that all of our claims are authentic. Now, we have this certificate for Canada, USA, United Kingdom, Ireland, all of the EU countries, New Zealand, and Australia. And the reason I bring that to your attention, very often what satisfies the authorities in Australia will not satisfy the authorities in Italy, Holland, Germany, Spain, New Zealand, South Africa. But on this occasion, the quality of the product is so incredibly high, and the manufacturing process is so precise and so perfect, they can find no fault. There's no chink in our armour. And they've given us this coveted certificate. But if we slip up, it's taken away overnight. So remember, when you see this, you're buying something special.
You have such peace of mind, and you've got a product that for so many, and I know it sounds crazy because you'll think, really, will a duvet make such a difference? So many 5-star reviews, so many people say
some great emails.
Changed the way they sleep. Yeah, we've had personal emails in tonight.
Had a great one from Gina. Gina bought the pillow, she loved it, said it's like laying on a cloud, so now I've got the duvet. It does exactly what it says. That's
you know, Sean, I was wondering whether I should mention this. You asked me earlier when we met tonight. My wife's not particularly well. You asked me how she was. She was in hospital for 4 days last week, really was. And when I went up to visit her, she said, I'm suffocating under this hospital. She was so used to silk.
Yeah.
And when people sleep under silk, if ever there's an occasion where they suddenly are not sleeping under silk, then they know the difference.
You really see it, don't you?
She couldn't get a night's sleep at all because of the heat from the duvets and the poor pillows, of course.
I got a message from Laura Raymond. Laura was asking, why is there no TOG rating?
Right. There is no, Laura, to answer the question, thank you for your inquiry. There's no official TOG rating for silk, and I'll tell you why that is. Silk is a natural protein, a hydrophilic protein, similar to your hair. It manufactures heat in a different fashion to, say, duck, goose feather, or polyester, right? And once it's manufactured the heat, it stores the heat in a different fashion. So there is no official TOG rating for silk. All I can tell you is this. We are a Canadian company. I'm going to Canada next week to sell these. Now, in Canada yesterday, in Toronto, it was -6 degrees. We've been selling these in Canada for 37 years. When you go up to places like Quebec, in the winter, it can be -25. We sell thousands of these and have done for 37 years. So it will keep you warm in the winter and cool in the summer. People who go mountaineering, what I call the big boys mountains, K2, Mount Everest, everything they wear is lined with silk. The tents are lined with silk.
Yeah.
The sleeping bags were lined with silk.
And they're quite thin jackets, but they have silk.
The waterproof, they're lined with silk. Because silk keeps you warm in the winter, cool in the summer. So put your mind at ease. It's only in the UK that we talk about TOG ratings. When you go into Italy, Holland, Germany and Spain, they don't know anything about that. They don't.
Yeah. No, so it's going to work with you. It's going to work with your body temperature. Yeah. It's going to work with the weather. If it is a really cold night through the winter, just like we were saying, it's going to help get you to that right temperature, get you warm, get those feet warm, so you're at that right temperature to sleep well all night. But then through the summer nights, or if you do sleep always really hot, you're going through that time in life when just some nights, oh my goodness, you're just dripping, you're wet, your pyjamas are wet. This is going to help regulate that body temperature and wick away that moisture. So again, giving you that comfortable night's sleep. It works for everybody, but sadly we are so busy, it's not going to work for everybody tonight because we are going to have some sellouts in some of the sizes. The single, we have more people ordering than stock is available. It's hanging on by a thread, but you must check your basket through if you want it. Super King, the stock we've got left of the Super King, they're all in baskets. And it doesn't mean you can't buy it now. It is the first people to buy, put it in a basket, check it out, get onto the phones, check your basket out. The first people now, especially for the single and the Super King, will be the only people to get it because we are getting really low on the stock.
And there are hundreds of you right now with these in baskets. Please confirm your orders.
And you can try it.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
If you're sat at home thinking, really, we were the same, will a duvet make that much different?
And I was quite sceptical at first.
Best night, yeah.
To be honest.
You were like,
because they're so thin.
That's exactly
Sean
the
was
reason.
exactly that.
People ask about TOG rating, but for me,
this might help put the viewer's mind at ease. I'm pretty sure actually, there's viewers watching, sitting at home thinking, do I need one? Should I take a chance and buy one? Well, first of all, you're not taking a chance. You can have your money back if you don't like it. But secondly, we exhibit at every major caravan show in Britain and have done for 66 years as a company. And for 37 of those years, we've been selling silk duvets. At the moment, the caravan show at the NEC, we're exhibiting, finishes on Sunday. Now, usually, Hayley, you know, and so do you, Sean, you've been at many of them. In the summertime, these caravan shows are held outdoors.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's usually Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And they come for the 3 days, don't they?
Correct.
In their
Friday,
caravans.
Saturday, Sunday. They come in the motorhome or the caravan. Now, they put their awning out, get the tables out, get the children organised. Then they start to walk around the trade stands to see if they'd like to buy anything. Now, very often, say on a Friday afternoon, I get people come up to me and they say, I'm not sure, should I buy one? And this is what I say. I say, pay for it, take it, sleep under it tonight in your motorhome or caravan. If you don't like it, pop it under your arm, bring it back in the morning, and I'll give you your money back. Now, given that choice, an awful lot of people buy one. Now, the next morning, on average, Sean, 30 to 40% of all the people who bought one the day before come back to buy a second duvet.
Yeah.
They've slept under this for one night, and immediately the duvet they have at home, they want to replace that with a second one. Once you've slept under a silk duvet, it's such a lovely experience. It's not heavy, it's not puffy, it doesn't weigh down on you. So people who are bedbound, you know, heavy duvets hurt their elbows, their knees, and in particular their toes. The largest one we make weighs 2.5 kilos. Weighs nothing, just gently folds itself around you. So if you are a little bit undecided, put your trust in Hayley, myself, and Sean. Try it tonight, this morning, sorry. And if you don't like it, I personally promise one telephone call and I'll refund your money within 24 hours. It'll be in your bank within 24 hours. No arguing.
That's the peace of mind, isn't
Absolutely.
it? Raymond wouldn't offer that if that was...
And here's another thing, Sean. When bedding products are returned, you have to destroy them.
Yeah,
of course.
You cannot, under any conditions, resell them. It's against the law. You have to destroy them. It's in our interests to make sure the quality is so high and the performance is so high that people don't return them.
Yeah.
I mean, we have sold an awful lot of pillows here tonight. Every year in Britain, 10 million junk pillows get sent to landfill. Every year, 10 million. We don't get any sent to landfill. People buy our pillows and they keep them. It's as simple as that.
Now, you mentioned pillows, Raymond. Hundreds of people, like you say, have gone for the pillows. Still lots of you with these in baskets. The pillow that you've got here, this really is
luxury, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Well, we're talking about
pillow.
the benefits of silk.
Yes.
Now
in a pillow.
By our head, by our nose, by our mouth. And we were talking about silk, how dust mites don't like silk. That's why the duvet's got the allergy seal of approval. So if you do suffer with allergies, again, get this home, try it, see if it makes that difference. We make no claims. We want you to try and test it. But silk could be what you've been looking for years. It's machine washable. How often do we spend days in bed when we're poorly, or you cough and you sneeze when you've got that into your pillow, you dribble all over. Sometimes your pillowcase can be so stained. You can machine wash this. And again, it helps regulate your body temperature. So no hot or cold spots on that pillow, but also no sweaty necks or that wild bed hair because your head's got too hot through the night. Again, so many benefits, Raymond.
Well, you know, I mentioned earlier, every year in Britain, 10 million junk pillows, bad pillows, cheap, nasty, horrible pillows end up in landfill. Now, I've been doing this job, so have you, Sean, so have you, Hayley, for many years on television. And I always judge the success of any product we sell, not on how many we sell, but how many we get returned. Now, when we first started selling this pillow in Britain, in the first 13 months, through our efforts at exhibitions, we sold 86,000 pillows. And we got 19 individual pillows returned.
Wow.
We sold them with a money-back guarantee. We said to people, try this pillow. If you don't like it, your money can be given in your bank within 24 hours. We'll refund it. 19 returned out of 86,000. Now, the Bedding Association reckon, Hayley, if all pillows were sold with a money-back guarantee, the percentage that would be returned could be as high as 60 or 65%.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why people like this pillow, this is the one I sleep on at home. When I come here to show you in television, I bring it with me, right? So you can look at it. It's been washed about 20 or 25 times. You wash it a cold wash, 30 degrees, tumble dry or line dry. When you wash it, look, it cannot and it will not lose shape. The reason being, the silk within the pillow is long fibre. It's not little pieces of scrap silk chopped up and thrown in. It's not cheap and nasty silk. It's AAA grade mulberry. Each strand is over a mile long, unbroken. Right, the top cover, Egyptian cotton, 230 thread count, luxury. We tell you on the label what's inside this pillow. We're not trying to hoodwink you. If you cut it open, in the middle, you have a little pocket of fiber. All the way around that, you have layer after layer after layer of AAA grade mulberry silk. When you put your head on it, your head doesn't get hot. And because your head doesn't get hot, your head doesn't sweat. Right? When you wash it, it doesn't lose shape. Dust mites do not like silk. That's not Raymond saying that. That's not Sean saying it. That's not Haley saying it. That's the United Kingdom Allergy Board. There's their certificate telling you that. The average pillow at any given time has 1 million dust mites in it. Oh. Now, the lifespan of a dust mite, Sean, the lifespan of a dust mite is 10 weeks. It dies after 10 weeks. There's a clue in the name, dust. When I die, I turn to dust, and so do they. And they're in the pillow. And what passes through their body is in the pillow with them. So in any given year, 5 million dust mites will die in the average pillow. None die in this, because they're not in there to die. If they're not in there, they can't die in the pillow. Simple. I sell this pillow on my website. You can only buy it from two people, myself or Shop and TV. Shop and TV buy them from me. I sell them on my website at £60 each and £5 postage. That's the true value of this pillow. The buyers here at Shop and TV, I'll tell you, they're tough negotiators. They've bought them at an advantageous price. Then they've done something wonderful. They've passed the saving on to the viewer. You can buy the pillow that I charge £60 for. You can buy them from Shop and TV for 40. The reason why that makes me, I'm quite happy with that. They buy massive quantities and they sell massive quantities, because a pillow like this for £40 is a bargain. Believe me, money back if you're not pleased.
That's the great thing, money back guarantee, machine washable. How often, you know, after you've had a cold, you've been in bed for days, you wash all the bedding, but we put the bedding back on, well, a dirty duvet, we put it onto a dirty pillow. You can machine wash your pillow just like you can machine wash your duvet, knowing that you've got that fresh, clean pillow, and knowing that you've got a pillow that has so many benefits, that the silk helps regulate your body temperature, no hot or cold spots, getting rid of that horrible sweaty neck, that wild hair perhaps in a morning, and also visually the pillow is full. How many pillows do we buy over the years, and they're no good, are they? They're not comfortable, we don't sleep well, but they don't even fill the pillowcase. The pillowcase is all floppy. This is going to look great on the bed as well, but the other great benefit is silk. Remember those nasty bed bugs and things? They don't like silk.
It's a very dry environment, so they don't want to be in there. That's the great thing about it. Such an advantage to imagine sleeping on silk, a silk pillow. And with a £20 reduction against Raymond's normal price, down to £40. Multi-order the pillows, you'll only pay one postage. 654433 is your item number.
We've got so many in baskets. Yeah. We're just hearing how busy we are. You must, I think we've got more pillows in baskets now to what we've already sold. You must check your baskets through. It's not yours till you check out. And sadly, we don't have Raymond with us every day of the week, every week. We don't have him every month. We have him when we've got stock available, when Raymond's available as well to bring us stock. So please, phone lines are busy now, so sorry if you are waiting. We'll get to you as soon as we can. If you can get to the website, it's the quickest and easiest way, but we will get to you on the phones. Please order it and try, with the peace of mind, you can try it. So it's like you're buying this really to test it. You honestly have got an opportunity to see how this is for you. If you suffer with allergies, as we say, dust mites, they don't like that dry environment. So get this home and see if it makes a bit. We're making no claims. We want you to get it home and try it. But do your own research on mulberry silk as well, and the benefits, and the fact that it is the king of silk.
Across the range as well.
19 returned out of 86.
And when we think about how many pillows we've all returned, I know I've taken at least 12.
I told you earlier in the show, I think this is quite funny actually. I live in a small village, 6 miles from the centre of Glasgow, conservation village. Now, there's only 1,700 people live in my village, so we tend to know one another. And I was in the local supermarket a few months ago, and the lady who was taking my money, she knew it. She said, I saw you on television last night selling those pillows. Are they any good? I said, well, of course they are. They're wonderful. She said, well, could you bring me 2 in? And I burst out laughing. Sean, I said, well, you sell pillows in here, 2 for £10. And she said, oh, the staff know we mustn't buy them. But the point is, they're selling them.
Yeah.
And that's the 10 million that end up in landfill every year. I was in a shop in Manchester, I told you, a giant shop, the largest retailer of pillows in Britain, right? Shopkeepers, giant shop. They had thousands of pillows, £6 each, filled with recycled plastic bottles. Can you imagine?
Oh,
and
you
people buy them because there's a nice picture in the front, somebody sleeping peacefully like this. But when you get them home, you might as well tear your money up and flush it down the toilet. When you buy these pillows, you're going to keep them. And if you don't like them, we will refund your money. I don't know any other company that does that.
Silk. Would you rather sleep on silk?
Or recycled
plastic.
Silk.
Every single time. We are hugely busy. It's so great to have your company this morning.
Show.
This is a product that could, for so many, it's been life-changing to the way they sleep. And I know that's a really big statement, but we've been working alongside Raymond and working with Mulberry Silk for many, many years. Way before we worked here on Shop on TV. It's a product that we're always proud to work alongside. It's a product that we sleep under. We've slept under Raymond's duvet for the last 27, 28 years. And the lovely thing is, you've got an opportunity to change the way you sleep, but also to try it. So if you're at home and you've got this in a basket, we've got so many in baskets, and you are going to miss out. Single-wise, lots of you are going to miss out. If you're all checked out right now, there's a couple left, that's it, but so many more people with them in baskets. Get it home and try it. If you're not sleeping well, I truly believe, though we blame so many other things, it's down to what you're sleeping on, it's down to what you're sleeping under. If you're tired, you'll nod off to sleep if you're comfortable and you're warm. You know, you're not too hot, you're not too cold. But if you are getting into a bed where that duvet is making you sweat through the night, you're kicking it off through the night, or you're getting into bed and you're freezing cold and you never seem to get warm, honestly, this is a duvet that can make that difference. That's going to be right for you, going to be right for your partner, but it's machine washable as well. So if you've got a little one going into bed for the very first time, or a little one that's perhaps waking up all the time, and they're always clammy when they get the bed, you know, the bedclothes are always a bit damp. Perhaps it's that duvet that's making them sweat through the night. Perhaps they're getting up earlier because they are hot and sweaty. They're not sleeping well. We don't sleep if our body's not at the right temperature, and silk helps regulate your body temperature. And that's why we can sit here and honestly say this is your duvet for every day of the week, every week of every month throughout the whole of the year. On the hottest of nights in the summer, you will not be too hot. On the coldest of nights through the winter, you won't be too cold. Even if you roll over, you know, how many duvets stand up and you've got that draft going down your back and you're trying to tuck your duvet? There's none of that. It cocoons your body. And this is silk, AAA grade mulberry silk. This silk only comes from mulberry leaves that feed on a white mulberry leaf. You are talking the king of mulberry silks that you've got in all the mulberry silk products that we're selling this evening. And this gives you so many benefits, but one of the biggest benefits, this is one of the only, to our knowledge, the only silk duvets in the UK that has the UK allergy seal of approval. And they've got that because dust mites do not like silk. So if you suffer with allergies, we're not going to give you any promises. We're going to say, get this duvet home and try it and see if it makes a difference, because you've got a money back guarantee to find a duvet that doesn't home dust mites. Dust mites do not like that dry environment. That's why it's got the UK allergy seal of approval. You've got a duvet that will go into your washing machine and you can wash time and time and time again. Any accidents are actually, and we're going into that season where I know so many people, I've just had a horrible cold. So many people have been poorly. And if you've been in that situation, perhaps you've spent a few days in bed. Our producer's just been in bed for a few days. You change the bedding, don't you? The duvet cover, you change the pillowcase, and you think, oh, I'll get into a clean bed, I've got rid of all those germs. But you can't wash your duvet, you can't wash your pillows. And the Mulberry Silk products, you can wash. So not only have you got a clean duvet, you've got a clean duvet cover and a clean duvet inside. And that just gives you that peace of mind. It's all about peace of mind, and truly this ticks every single box. But we've got too many people ordering for the stock that we've got available, especially on that single. You must check your baskets through. And oh my word, we've got more people with duvets and pillows in baskets than we've already sold, and it's now coming up to 20 to 3. You're investing in yourself, you're investing in a better night's sleep, and that is the best investment you can make. If you're not sleeping well, how does that affect you the next day? You're tired, you're snappy, you're irritable, you shout at the kids, you fall out with a loved one. It's all down to you not sleeping well, you not getting a good night's sleep. And though you'll blame everything else, hand on heart, it changed the way we slept when we changed our duvet. And you've got the opportunity to try tonight, but only if you check your baskets out really quickly. Massive savings, and a product we are proud to sell here on Shop on TV, and a duvet that, again, hand on heart, we sleep at. We will go home tonight and sleep under our duvet that looks just like this, and it's about 27, 28 years old.
Yeah, and if you do want to get this duvet, if you are watching on +1 on ITV or STV, please check the stock that we have remaining. We've already had 3 sellouts in pillowcases. We think the single is going to go any minute. There's only a couple of those remaining. So if you're watching on +1, please check the stocks on the website, shopontv.co.uk. This is a duvet that has 100% long-fibre AAA grade mulberry silk. It's not a silk mix. It's not a silk blend. All the products are completely natural, including that luxury cotton outer that you've got on the outside. That's why it temperature regulates. That's why it's 100% breathable. So if you get too hot, it releases the heat through all the natural fibres. If you're too cold, it locks that warmth in with you. It's machine washable, and as I was saying, regulates temperature alongside you, but does that independently also for your partner. So if you run at different temperatures, it's great for you as well. You've got to confirm those orders and check out whether it's duvets, whether it's pillows, whether it's pillowcases you're going for. We'll go back to Raymond and we'll start the story again before the end of the show. We're live through till 3 a.m. Again, if you're watching on +1, please check the stocks that we have. We're still massively busy. Don't forget you have got a 10-year warranty as well with this, which is incredible. But talk us, Raymond, through why it's so important for it to be 100% silk, and why this silk is the best. The reason why it's important, if it's 100% silk, you're going to get 100% performance from the silk. If you get a silk mix, well, really, the people who make silk mix duvets, in my opinion, are cheating, right? Because it's only by having 100% pure AAA grade mulberry silk you get something that's as close to perfection as you can possibly get. I always feel it's impossible to get perfection. Who decides what perfection is? But you can get very close to perfection. So what we've done is very simple. We have taken the 2 most famous fabrics in the world, long fibre cotton, high quality Egyptian long fibre cotton, and AAA grade mulberry silk, nothing else. We've given those fabrics to a company who know their business, who take a pride in what they manufacture. Once they've manufactured the product, we have offered it to the public with a 10-year warranty, which is unheard of, a money-back guarantee, and we're telling the public in plain, simple language, if they buy this duvet, if they don't agree with us, it's the best duvet they've ever slept under, one telephone call, and I promise, I personally
will refund your money within 24 hours. Anything you spend this morning, if you're not delighted, will be refunded into your bank within 24 hours of your telephone call. So all I'm asking you is to trust me, trust Sean and Hayley. We're telling you this is special. Hayley bought one of these from me at the Idea Home exhibition. We were total strangers. She just walked up to the stand, bought one. She's still sleeping under it 27 years from now. Think about that. The duvets we have in my bed at home are 36, 37 years old. My wife washes them on average 3 times a year. When you buy these duvets, consider them an investment. You're not going to have to replace them in 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years. You don't need one for the winter, one for the summer. They're an all-weather duvet. They're a low conductor of heat. They retain heat in a different fashion to duck goose feather of polyester. They wick away moisture, 30% of their own weight in moisture or sweat. So any lady going through the menopause, don't think twice. Buy one. It'll, as far as your sleep is concerned, it will change your life. If you share a bed with a partner who overheats or sweats, this is the duvet for you. Allergy board approved, no dust mites. All I can tell you is this: everywhere we go, we are met with friendly customers, people who have had them from us in the past, and they just come up and have a little chat to us, and they say, look, we've bought one of your duvets, we love them. We've bought one of your pillows, we love them. Everybody likes what we're selling. We're asking you to try it. That's all. Money back if you're not pleased.
That is the most wonderful thing is you get the opportunities.
Yeah.
Very few things, especially bedding, that you can actually get home and try. And for Raymond to have that confidence in his products, bedding, if anything was sent back, would have to be thrown out.
Yeah.
Whereas you have got an opportunity to try this because we have the confidence that you will absolutely love it, and it will change the way you sleep. And it has for so many people.
Yeah, we've had great emails across the show. Brought the pillow, loved it. It's like laying on a cloud. So now I'm getting the duvet. That was from Gina. We've got some great ones here. Recently bought the quilt. It's brilliant. Asking about washing. We've said you can wash the duvet. Had a great message from Connie, who's watching from hospital. Hi, Connie.
Hi.
Big hello to
Hi,
you, Connie. Sending our love.
Hope you're feeling
If
better
you
soon.
do want a message in studio at shopontv.co.uk. Let's take a look at another review that we've got on the screen for you. Evie said this: I absolutely love Mulberry Silk. I have 2 quilts and 6 pillows.
Wow.
I could just say they washed like a dream. Washed and tumble dried in 3 hours. The pillows take a wee bit longer to dry. Best purchase I've ever made. I've had mine for 3 years and they still look like new. I would recommend them to everyone to try, and that's what you can do. That's the great thing that Raymond offers you, the opportunity to try any of his products. Remember, it's got a 10-year warranty. We've had ours 27, 28 years.
And it looks just as good as the duvet that's on the bed right now.
You've got the allergy seal of approval. It's machine washable. It's a duvet that's going to work all year round, not just spring or summer or autumn or winter. You won't change your duvet. You don't have to store a duvet in a cupboard because you'll have the same duvet on the bed all the time, apart from when you're washing it. And because it's all natural fibres, if you want to hang it over the line and let the natural UV light get to it, that'll revitalise it without washing. It's such a great...
Silk doesn't retain body odours.
Great.
So you know that lovely feeling when you have a freshly laundered bed.
There's nothing better, is there?
There's nothing better, Hayley. Well, with silk, when you slip under it at night, you get that lovely, fresh feeling. It's cool, it's lovely, it cocoons your body, it sits around you, it's not heavy, it's not oppressive, it doesn't walk away in the middle of the night. It really is a better way of sleeping. It's as simple as that.
You saying that, you'll be amazed actually, and you're going to look at the silk right now. It's all about the AAA grade Mulberry Silk, that pure white, 100% king of silks. But for us, we really notice the difference when we don't sleep under our duvet, when we sleep at a friend's or when we sleep in a hotel, how hot and sweaty we get, how uncomfortable we are. But the other thing that we really notice at home, and Raymond just reminded me when he was speaking, that we don't lose the duvet. How often do you, when we stay in a hotel, you've got most of the duvet, or it's, you know, or you've kicked, whereas you get up and you virtually just do that and the bed's made. It's not everywhere because it cocoons you. Even as you're moving, it works with your body. So you're never in that situation where half the duvet's on the floor.
And there's never any wind tunnels or draft tunnels between you. It drapes over your body, goes back to the bed, and then drapes over your partner, and drapes over the bed beautifully.
Yeah, and works with you individually, your body temperature. So whatever time of year it is, if it's the hottest of summers, or you just really always sleep really hot, always wake up sweaty and clammy, this is going to help regulate your body temperature, stop that, you know, stop you overheating, wicking away that moisture. So great if you're like me going through that time of life. But then perhaps and I can still be like this some nights, you get into bed and you feel ice cold and you think, my feet are freezing, they're never going to get warm.
Another sellout.
It's going to make sure that you're at the right warmth through the winter months as well, and the coldest nights. Oh my word.
So we've had 3 pillowcases sell out. The single size is now sold out. If you want to go for the double, if you've got a single bed, you'll get that lovely drape over the bed, so you can still do that. King size, oh my word, that's been massively busy. If you want to get that, you've got to confirm your orders and check out. Super King is limited stock.
Oh gosh.
Oh my
it always happens. And sadly, it's not a product we can suddenly produce thousands more. We have the stock for the shows. When the stock is sold out, we have to wait for more stock to come. And sadly, because it is AAA grade Mulberry Silk, because that is all Raymond will use, and remember, it's only Raymond and ourselves that sell this in the UK, we have to wait for that Mulberry Silk to be available, because it isn't not that there's any old silk, but we are talking the king of silks, aren't we?
Silks. And something I apologise to the viewers, I forgot to mention. As you were talking, Hayley, it just came back to me. You know, when you're tired and you go to bed and it's cold, you're sleeping on the man-made fibres, it takes a time for the bed to warm up.
Get to, temperature.
Silk, that's not the problem. You go into bed and within seconds, you're perfectly comfortable.
It's amazing.
Because it is a cocoon fibre. Within, I would say, 30 seconds, you're at the perfect temperature. So you're not lying in bed for maybe 10, 12, 15 minutes waiting for the bed to warm up. It really is a unique, special product. And as I say, all I can tell you is this: everybody who buys them, when we meet them, they're delighted to tell us how wonderful they are. And if you buy one this morning at this special low price, you're getting a very special product. So try it. Take it home, sleep under it. Hayley slept under one with Sean for 27 years, right? I've slept under them for 36 years, 37 years. The same duvet. It's an investment. It's not a cheap and nasty duvet. It's the top of the range at an affordable price.
And you can try it. That's if you have it in a basket and you check your basket through. Single is already sold out. The Super King is now what we call limited stock, that means we're down to the very last of the stock. So before we know it, there'll be more people ordering than stock. Well, probably is more people ordering than stock is available. That's how tonight's been. We've had about 3 different sellouts.
And what always happened, we get just past 2:30 and we have a surge of viewers. I think people are either coming in from work or going out to work, or you're coming in from partying tonight on a Friday night. We're not normally here on a Friday.
No, we're not normally here on a weekend, are we? Yeah.
It's a treat.
And you remember parties, Sean?
Oh yeah, life's a party with us. So whatever size you're going for, let's remind you actually of the sizes and the prices that we've got available. Single's gone, double king or super king, if you want to get them, here are the prices that we've got for you. They're all reduced, they've all got PayPal Pay in 3 available on them, and they've all got at least least a £60 saving now.
10-year warranty, your opportunity to get this home and try it. You've got a money-back guarantee. Raymond wants you to sleep under this, and if it's not right for you, you ring Raymond and they will refund that money. But honestly, for so many, it has changed the way people sleep. You'll notice the difference, I think, on that first night, that second night. But actually, when we really notice the difference, because you get used to this luxury, it's when you go and sleep under somebody else's duvet, when you stay at somebody else's house, you go to a hotel, and you're like, why are we so hot and clammy? And it's because you're not sleeping under silk. Silk works with you, works with your body temperature, and works with the temperature of the year as well. So on the hottest of summers, this is the duvet for you. On the coldest of winters, this is the duvet for you, and everything in between. And you've got the opportunity right now, and you're buying it just at the right time. I think winter, we do tend to spend a little bit, bed's more important, isn't it? Yeah. You know, the house is cold, you want to be
darker
warm.
Earlier.
Yeah. So it's just the right time to buy something that really can change the way you sleep. And we were blown away because we have got a really good bed, we've got good pillows, but we thought, would a duvet really make a difference? But we're like, no, we're going to try it, because we slept differently. Sean was always too hot. Yeah. I was then always too cold. We thought, we'll try it, because he was kicking the duvet off. I was trying to pull it on. You know, it's just that situation where you're just not sleeping. And it honestly, that first night changed the way we sleep, and we've slept under it ever since.
For years. 212998 is your item number. Single already gone. We've had 3 pillowcases sell out. If you've got pillowcases, pillows or duvets in your baskets, confirm those orders and check out. Something else that we've launched tonight, a brand new product, is the footstool that you see as the last item on our live show. This is so much more than a footstool, because it's going to massage you, it's going to heat you, it's going to give you air compression. It's a great looking bit of furniture to begin with, but this is going to do so much for your feet, isn't it?
This is a TV exclusive. It's launched with us this evening. It's been massive in America and in Canada, and we got as much stock as we could, but my goodness, it's been busy. This is absolute heaven, because it has these kneading roller balls, and they truly massage your feet to relieve any tension through the feet. But actually, your feet connect to so many different parts of your body. This is a whole body relaxation. But then you've got air compression. Perhaps you really suffer with circulation. Perhaps it's something you've lived with for years. That compression really can help tired feet and help improve the circulation. Then we've got the vibration, and that's all about relaxing and stimulating those muscles. And then you've got that warmth, which is always super soothing. You can use the functionalities individually, you can use them all together. I just switch them all on at once. But oh my word, this is the gift that keeps on giving.
It really is. As a Christmas present, it's absolutely brilliant. It runs in a 10-minute cycle. It's really simple to operate. That is the compression that we were talking about. It wraps around your feet. It's so comforting. And look at the benefits of compression, of vibration on your feet, of massage on your feet, or just the heat section. Everything works individually. It's chargeable, so you pop the cord in. Once you've charged it, it's fully cordless. So you can take it anywhere in your home, around the home, in the conservatory, down to the summer house in the summer. It looks gorgeous just as a standalone piece of furniture, and you've got 3 different colours to choose from. Just saw the grey option there, which is like a grey material, like a mall design. It's very contemporary looking, but it'll go in any home. It looks absolutely great. I think if you got this as a gift, you'd be over the moon. And like you were saying, Hayley, it's just like being at the spa, isn't it?
It's absolute heaven. The brown is available, and then you've got like a velvety sort of tealy blue. It's stunning. Yeah. They're your features, and I don't think we appreciate our feet. We stand on our feet all day, every day. Or perhaps you're not, perhaps you're in a wheelchair and you really suffer with circulation in your feet. This is something that is going to be beneficial to so many. If you stand all day on your feet and you get home and your feet are throbbing, you feel like you'll never get your boots off because your feet have just swollen up so much. This is your little bit of heaven.
What a treat.
Perhaps you'd love to have your feet massaged, but you don't really like the idea of someone touching your feet. Feet are a bit of a funny thing, aren't they? But honestly, oh my word, they had to drag me out of mine. I felt afterwards, and I'd only had probably about 15 minutes, that I was walking on air. It was just absolute
Such
delight.
a treat. If you've got that in a basket, confirm your order.
We've got lots still in baskets, so do please check your baskets out and think ahead for Christmas. Great gift for someone you never know what to buy for, and perhaps the whole family can go, perhaps for parents or grandparents, pay a payment each, which is great.
We are running out of time, we're running out of stock on a lot of things. If you are watching on +1, ITV1 or STV,
check the stock.
Apologies if we've sold out of anything. Do check the stock on the website, shopontv.co.uk. We've got to get back to our duvet for the last couple of minutes with Raymond. It really is a different way of sleeping, because for us, when we first got it, I was a bit sceptical.
Well, Sean, everybody is, because it's, well, not everybody, and a lot of people are, because it's so thin.
Yeah.
People are used to bulky, heavy, puffy duvets. This is exactly the opposite. It's thin. But don't confuse bulk with warmth.
Yes.
Silk, as I keep mentioning, is a low conductor of heat. It retains heat in a different fashion to ordinary duvets. It's as simple as that. And the fact it's washable, well, that's wonderful. The fact it's allergy board approved, that's even more wonderful. Anybody with allergies, the allergy board are telling you there's no dust mites in this. Get rid of the dust mites, you're walking in the right direction. Top cover Egyptian cotton, filling, AAA grade mulberry silk. Wash it as often as you want. 10-year warranty, money-back guarantee. It's not heavy, doesn't press down on you, just gently folds itself around you. Doesn't walk away in the middle of the night. Doesn't take 10 minutes to warm up once you're in the bed. You get under it, and within seconds, you're at the perfect body temperature. Any lady going through the menopause, nasty period, horrible period, just buy yourself one of these lovely duvets. It'll change your life as far as your sleep is concerned. So here's a chance to get something special at an affordable price with a money-back guarantee.
But now is the time.
Sleep is so important, and you've got something that can change the way you sleep. But the best thing is you get the opportunity to try it if you check your baskets out. Price-wise, we've had incredible deals tonight. We have had one sell out on the duvet. The Super King is well on its way to selling out as well. So please check your basket through and get it home and try it. If it's not right, you get in touch with Raymond and they'll refund you. The fact is, changing your duvet, or your pillow, your mattress, but this duvet, for us, changed the way we sleep.
And a 10-year warranty, it's machine washable, and it's got the UK seal of approval from Allergy UK. Got to say a huge thank you, as always, to our very good friend Raymond.
Hi, Sean.
Thank you, Raymond.
Thank you, Shayley.
Lovely
Always
to
a
see
pleasure,
you.
always
What
a pleasure.
Nice to
and
be here.
always lovely to have you with us as well. And honestly, you're buying products tonight that are an investment in you, investment in a good night's sleep, and it's so important to look after number one. So treat yourself, check your baskets through.
And we will see you tomorrow, but confirm those orders. We'll see you then.
Sleep well.